Brought to you by Nutrien Ag Solutions.
Kick off the ground by Dugas, it's a goal!
The Vet Group.
Porter left foot snap and goal, and there's Allansford first.
Gleeson Real Estate.
It's a goal, and it's another one.
And member for South West Coast, Roma Britnell. Game day on Fitz Media Live.
And welcome to this first semi-final day of the Wdfnl Football League out here at Allansford Oval, brought to you by our great sponsors Nutrien Ag, Roma Britnell, the Vet Group, and today's pre-game Solomon's Flooring, and the great man Jeremy Gleeson. Gleeson Real Estate is also one of our great sponsors. Thanks for joining us today, mate.
No worries, Walks. Thanks for the invite. Looks like you couldn't get anyone else, so I'm in.
No. We've just starting out today. It's a couple of upsets. We've actually got our first guest just turned up as well, so we might get him over now. Jack, do you want to just come in and have a quick chat? We've got the Nirranda centre forward who's been out with concussion and forced into retirement, Jack Primmer. Hey Jack, how you going, mate?
Hey Jack, thanks for joining us.
Thank you. How's it going?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. Excited about today's game?
Yeah, looking forward to it. Should be good.
Yeah, the boys would have been pumped after last week's result at Creek versus Collegians.
Yeah, no, it was good. Just got to battle the hard way now and get the jobs done every week by week. So.
Yeah. No, that's good. And you've done it that way before, haven't you? Come from the elimination final through, I reckon it was 2016.
Yeah. Yeah, sure was. It come from fifth that year, so it can be done.
Jack, many to come back if you do get through from injury this year?
Yeah, maybe a few. Not 100% sure on where they're at, but yeah, maybe a couple.
And yourself, how are you travelling with your injuries?
Yeah, no, it's pretty good now. Took a while. Probably took, in the end, probably 6 or 7 weeks to what I think is fully recovered. Yep. I don't know, yeah.
And what's your role now at the moment?
Just doing the running at the moment, which is good. Keep me a bit exercise and, because I started to pack on a few, so.
Yeah, it's not hard to do, mate.
Yeah, well, it is. Once you stop playing and training, trust me, you do pack it on. Obviously, retirement, doctors said no to footy again. Yep. Does that mean you might pull on the whites again and play cricket?
I've been asked a few times, but we'll see what happens later on.
No, that'd be good. And how's the family going? Well?
Yeah, good. Yeah, cruising, so yeah, makes a big difference.
How's training been this week, Jack?
To be honest, I haven't gone this week at all. I had some stuff working late and stayed at home, so.
And any changes this week?
I'm pretty sure Max is out and Harko's in. That's the only change.
And Harko was just out for 1 or 2 weeks, was he? Or?
Yeah, a couple. Yeah, 2 or 3. So, yep.
And what's the focus today? How are you going to put Creek to sleep, I suppose? They've got a pretty potent forward line and midfield group.
I think it all just comes down to pressure. Finals footy is just based on pressure. If you can do that, then you should be somewhere near it.
Yeah, no, that's spot on. And that's what we saw yesterday at the Davo, the pressure from both clubs. So, obviously, you get through today, you're going to have to face Merivale, which you've competed against pretty well during the season.
Yeah, they've had some good battles, and even over the last, 10 years, they've always played finals, and they've got a good pressure side, and yeah, their boys are good. So, yeah.
No, the main thing is you win this week, Jack. First time I watched this last week was against Old Collegians. I was really impressed with Donahue.
Yeah, no, he's good. He's a very handy player. Yep. Very handy.
Yep. And he's had a consistent year throughout the year.
Oh, for sure. He would have been our best players at least 15 times, I'd say. Yep.
No, beautiful, Jack. Thanks for your time, mate. Go and rev the boys up.
All the best, Jack.
No dramas there. Jack Primmer, how good's that?
Yeah, it's good to hear Jack's doing a bit of running walks and keep me involved. And it's probably an early retirement for Jack, unfortunately, from the doctors. But he's still involved, and that's good to see. Yeah,
no, he's had a lot of head knocks, and so it's unfortunate that his career finished the way it has. He's been a really good footballer over the journey. So we'll just recap yesterday. Few upsets yesterday out at the Davo.
Well, you have to take us through it. I haven't kept a real close eye on it.
Well, we'll start
I must admit.
So obviously the winners from yesterday go straight into the grand final. Under 13 netball, Tim Boone 25 defeated Kaloranura at 11. Under 15 netball, Old Collegians defeated Allansford 19-15. So good result there. Under 17s, Old Collegians 45 Allansford 19, and then probably went a bit run-of-the-mill. Nirranda in B grade, they got the chocolates over Russell's Creek in a tight game.
Yep.
And then you move into A reserve, and that's where the upsets began. Merivale getting over the top of Nirranda, 13 to 33 to 25, and then the major upset was a 12-goal victory to Merivale over the undefeated Nirranda. So
yeah, well, you know, it's hard to go through any league or any competition undefeated, and you know, Nirranda might have just had the little wake-up call, got the second chance, eh?
Yeah, well, and that's why you play the whole season, you get the double chance, and
I did hear on the grapevine that Steph Townsend didn't play, so she's a prime mover in that Nirranda team, so they'll be looking forward to getting her back, Walks.
Yeah, I'm not sure what injury that Steph's got, so hopefully it's nothing to keep her out a long period of time. So and then we move across to the footy. Russell's Creek defeated Tim Boone 14 to 11 in a close contest. Dennington ran out victors over Russell's Creek in the 15s, 50 to 19. So,
yeah, I've heard Dennington have got a nice little team there in the under 15s.
Yeah, no, they're ticking along all right. And then the undefeated, I think they're undefeated, or the team that finished on top, Russell's Creek, defeated South Rovers in the under 18s at 7-4-46 to 4-5-29. And then we move into the reserves, who
the winner?
The winner of today's game will play Allansford, who fell short yesterday against Russell's Creek, who are undefeated.
Okay.
And they've won 7-9-51 to 1-2-8. So the winner of today's game, and if we look over there, it's Tim Boone with a handy 20-point lead 6 minutes into the final term. So
Tim Boone had a good win against Merivale last week. It was pretty close. Yep. So obviously they might have had a few drop back from the seniors.
There was a couple. We did a couple of Tim Boone games, and I did see a few of their names there. And then obviously the men's or the senior football yesterday, we saw Allansford run out victors 9-7-61 to Merivale 7-12-54 in a cracking game of football.
Yeah, and how did you see the game unfold, Walks?
It was a really good game of football. It was tight, tough, and it was obviously the conditions were a bit damp.
Yeah, obviously both had to play in it. So
yeah, correct.
Yep.
Allansford kicked with the aid of the breeze in the first quarter and kicked away, but Merivale stuck to their tasks for the day, which is great, and late in the last quarter, early in the last quarter, Allansford were 10 points in front, and a really big rainstorm came through.
Okay.
And I thought to myself, that is going to be hard. But Merivale hit the front.
Seesawing affair in the last quarter.
Seesawing affair. Had a shot of Joe Leonard had a shot to put him into the lead. Missed.
Yep.
He got a 50-metre penalty. He was at the top of the 50-metre arc.
Was it there?
It was. Oh well, yeah. Well, from what I heard, a player swore. So that's fair enough.
Fair enough.
But the contentious issue was he was standing on the 50-metre arc when he got the free kick, but kicked it 25 metres out from goal.
Okay.
So, but having said that, he's directly in front, so he probably should have.
Yep.
Capped off a really good day because Lenihan played really well yesterday.
Yep.
And then Allansford took it the full length of the ground and kicked a goal to.
Yep. Who were some of the better players for Merivale?
For Merivale, I thought I thought the best player for Merivale was Jalen Porter.
Yep. Good conditions for Jalen to get around in.
He started
body.
really well. Manny Sandow was great all day.
Yep.
Sean Barnes kept Robbie Hare goalless. Obviously, conditions helped, but every time Hare went near the ball, Barnes was there to annoy him and spoil the ball. Sam Gleeson, as I say, Wilson and Joe Lenihan played really well.
Yep.
For the winners, obviously Allansford booking the berth in the grand final. Both Millsy and myself thought Jonah Mars was their best player.
Yeah. Jonah's come across halfway through the year.
Jonah's going to come across pretty soon to have a bit of a chat. So,
and he seems seamless fitting in here at Allansford.
Yeah, he's fitting in really well. The Gordon brothers played well. Like Cade Gordon kicked 3 goals out of their 9, so that's a pretty good effort as well. Zach Jamison was enormous all day.
Okay.
He's almost a fourth midfielder. Like he plays in the ruck. He's
follows
just
up.
Good on the ground as well. So what we might do, Jezza, is we might take our first break and we'll come back with another guest, I reckon.
Righto, sounds good to me, Walks.
See you after the break.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable ensuites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire. Everything you need in one location.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate. Friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
Hi, it's Dee from Solomon's Flooring and Blinds. We are slashing 15% off carpet, vinyl, curtains, blinds, shutters and more. That's 15% off. Now is the time to save. Book your free measure and quote today at Solomon's Flooring and Blinds with National Tiles, 1050 Raglan Parade.
At Nutrien Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community, in sustainability, and for the future of our industry. With Nutrien Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
And welcome back to Wdfnl first semi-final day out here at the Allansford Oval. Brought to you by our great sponsors and Solomon's Flooring, who's looking after our pre-game. I've got Jeremy Gleeson here with me today.
Thanks, Walks. Just while we're waiting for our next guest, halfway through the last quarter, Timboon Demons are up by 20 points against Nirranda. So looking in a commanding position at the moment, Timboon Demons in the reserves.
I would imagine that Timboon are pretty safe. They've only kicked one goal in Nirranda and they've got to kick 4 to get in front. So, but should be a great game of footy here today, Jez.
No, looking forward to it. As I said to our guest, Jack Primmer, I had a look at Nirranda last week against Old Collegians at the elimination final. I was pretty impressed with quite a few players that played well for Nirranda. Was it Charlie O'Donoghue, or Charlie Donoghue, I should say. Wilshire brothers. Kiwi on the wing. Should be an entertaining game today. And then obviously Creek on the rebound. They got a point to prove. They don't want to go out in straight sets. They've been a pretty good team all year. They've been in the 1, 2, 3 position most of the year, top 3. They've got a gun forward line, pretty strong.
Yeah,
marking team, so they'll be looking to execute their skills today and get back on track.
Correct.
And it's always hard to come off that first final and come back on a win because there's a lot of pressure. But I think Dylan and the boys would have done the work during the week.
Yeah, and by the sounds of it, you can tune in over on our sister channel on Facebook. It's a 2-goal margin over there at the netball. Allansford 2 goals in front of. And there goes one of our sponsors there, Roma. Yeah,
Roma's here, giving a few waves out.
That's it.
Racking up the election promises.
That's it.
And votes.
It's unfortunate that she's... I reckon she would actually get a fair few of her promises through if her party was in charge.
Yeah.
Because
that's enough of politics, Walks. Come on, get back to footy.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, we can't talk politics. But obviously today's game, and you've been a coach of football, you generally know where the game's won and lost, and that's just generally in the midfield battle, and there's some big names in the midfield out here today.
Yeah, there certainly is. I mean, is it Logan?
Logan McLeod.
Logan McLeod, yeah. So, he's a Jet. Last year's Eastern Medal winner.
I look at it and I see you've touched on a couple. If I start with Nirranda, because that's how I got it on the sheet. Because
keep going.
I stuffed it up. You got the Wilshire brothers, Johnny and Will Paul, and Charlie Donoghue and Danny Craven back in after his.
Giblin in the ruck was pretty good last week too, giving him first use.
And we talked about Jamison yesterday. He was a bit the same last week. He was actually running. He even took a bounce on the outer wing racecourse side. So
you got Dylan Dylan Parrish up front. And, they've got a few options with Stevens as well.
Correct.
Nirranda. But, the backs at Creek will want to be on the job today, bring the ball to ground.
Yep.
Flick it out to the sides, get them chasing. It's probably an area where Nirranda may need to, make sure they've got that defensive pressure as much as they've got the stars up forward.
Correct.
You got to get to work and do what you need to do to keep the ball on the forward line, because it can come in quick but can also go out quick. And I think in finals footy, if you're only running one way, you'll get found out.
You'll get found out for sure. And that's and then we flip across to the Russell's Creek team.
Yep.
And you touched on McLeod, Kurt Smith.
Yep.
There's one name under Kurt Smith, Andy McNeil.
McNeil, yeah, he'll relish today. Then
the enigma that's Phil Chatfield, and he is an unbelievable.
Watched Creek a couple of times this year and did rate them. Obviously, I mean, top three
been good
all
for
year, but they got some strong bodies, and today's conditions may suit those strong bodies. It's going to be on the ground a little bit. It is a bit blustery, so the silky skills
probably go out the window today.
A little bit. There's going to be blowing wind here and there, and might be gusts coming through.
And we'll get a squall come through, and it'll as quick as the squall comes through, it'll disappear again. So that probably the fair bit of the play will be over that far side towards the junction.
Yep.
Over near the Roma Britnell sign, if we have a look over there, Fitzy.
She's blowing pretty hard from the west. But anyway, it's, as I said, both teams have got to play. It's who adapts, applies the most pressure, and puts the scoreboard pressure on.
That's it. And if obviously there's a big prize at the end of today. The spot is the winner today gets a spot in the prelim against Merivale, who obviously dropped the game yesterday.
Yep.
So there's lots to play for.
Anywhere where the prelim we played at?
At the Reed.
Great.
At the Reed. The next two games are at the Reed Oval, which is fantastic for the league.
Yeah.
So obviously we touched on it a bit earlier.
Imagine the Merivale boys were out here today having a look.
You'd think you'd see a few of them floating around.
Doing a little bit of homework.
Or they might actually be down Merivale watching our telecast.
Oh, they could do the telecast too, Walks, but
unless they want to be bored with our commentary.
Yeah, well, they can turn it down, can't they?
They could turn it down. They could mute us.
So
it was told to me yesterday that I watched the coverage, but we muted you. Cool, no worries. Thank you.
We're not offended, are we?
No. Obviously, Russell's Creek have to respond to last week. It was.
Yeah,
wasn't a performance.
Psychologically, they'd be going in today's game with a few doubts. I mean, are they going to turn up? They didn't last week by the looks of it. So they'll be wanting to G each other up in the change rooms. And this preparation, the last 10, 15 minutes before we go out today, it's just critical. Everyone's switched on, ready to roll. And, it's going to take a team effort. So we can't have half the team switched on, half the team mucking around.
No,
it's game on today, and it's do or die, and the winner goes to prelim and the loser is out the door.
And, that's right. And Nirranda bring winning form in. And as we see a 50-metre penalty, which probably looks to be 100 metres now. Anyway, we'll move on. We might take a short break.
We've still got Nirranda down by 19 points with 7.5 minute mark of the last quarter. So, again, Tim Boone are lining up for a goal. This will definitely put the nail in the coffin.
Yeah, well, we might watch this one go through, Jez, and we might go to a break after that, Liam. What do you think?
Oh, you better commentate it.
Well, we've got the big fella directly out in front, number 56 from Tim Boone. He's just got a 100-metre penalty courtesy of umpire Schneering. And he's taking his time, which is good. Obviously no time on. Oh, there's a bit of time on as he comes in. Probably starts this at the left-hand goalpost. 51 it is. Kick on its way.
Looks pretty good.
It's to the left.
No, he's missed it.
And that'll
take the 20
scores
points.
to 4-10-34 to 1 goal 8-14. And we'll be back after this short commercial from our sponsors.
Pepper's Pizza is now open on Liebig Street, Warrnambool, with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Pepper's is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Pepper's can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30am till late.
Hi, it's Dee from Solomon's Flooring and Blinds. We are slashing 15% off carpet, vinyl, curtains, blinds, shutters and more. That's 15% off. Now is the time to save. Book your free measure and quote today at Solomon's Flooring and Blinds with National Tiles, 1050 Raglan Parade.
VG Cabinets is on the lookout for an experienced cabinet maker to join its growing team. This exciting opportunity is highly sought after and available to reliable, honest and motivated individuals. The successful applicant must be experienced in cabinet making, on-site job measures, showroom appointments and ordering supplies. VG Cabinets services the Southwest region and uses cutting-edge technology to ensure the best quality craftsmanship. If this exciting new career opportunity is for you, get in touch today.
Aqualife Pet and Aquarium is the most unique pet store in the Southwest. Where else can you purchase beautiful hand-reared birds like cake parrots or red-tailed black cockatoos? If birds aren't your thing, then maybe it's the bearded dragons, the pet snakes or the stingrays that interest you. The team at Aqualife Pet and Aquarium have the knowledge to keep your pets happy and healthy for life. From rabbits to exotic tropical fish, reptiles and birds, there's no place like Aqualife Pet and Aquarium.
And welcome back here to Fitz Media Live, as I've just lost my earpiece, which is unusual.
That's all right, Walks. While we were on the break, the siren did go for the reserves, and we had Nirranda 1 goal, 8-14. Were defeated by Timboon Demons, 4 goals, 10-34. So a 20-point win to the Timboon Demons, and they venture on to the preliminary final next week.
And play Allansford.
And they play Allansford. So,
yeah, it was a good result by Timboon coming from the elimination final last week. So,
yep, so they're on a bit of a roll. They're pretty happy about it, as they would be. And
Nirranda go out straight sets.
Yeah.
They finished, and they probably hit the front late in the final term out at Mortlake last week, and a silly free kick by Travis Graham.
Yeah, so
sent a clearance and kicked the goal, and that was this.
Just looking at the skies, Walks, I reckon those clouds are venturing our way. We could get a shower before the start of the game.
Yep.
Which I mean, the ground itself it's quite spongy. It is very soft. You'd be wearing, if you weren't wearing screw-ins today, you'd be mad. And is my thoughts.
We can say that, Jess, because we actually played in screw-ins.
But
I don't reckon any of these blokes
But I
have.
must admit, the edges, the way this ground's shaped, it does drain to the edge. So where I'm standing now is probably a little bit softer to maybe what the ground is in the centre of the ground, or more so to the centre of the ground. But there's a good cover of grass on the ground. So, you know, the ball should bounce up and, you know, unless we get a shower of rain very shortly, we should get off to a dry ball start.
For sure. And as we see, Jonah Mars just wandered over. He's just on the phone. So as Nirranda come out, and Braden Harkness is in the team, coming back from a hamstring, we'll get Jonah to come over and have a bit of a quick chat before the game to see who he's going to come through, Jonah.
Welcome along, Jonah. Just jump in the middle there, mate.
Well done on yesterday's performance, buddy. Played really, really well. We thought you were the best player on the ground yesterday.
Yeah, no, it was a great win. Yeah, hard fought. We knew it was going to be tough, and yeah, we stuck with them all day, and yeah, I was pretty happy with my performance. But yeah, I certainly won't take all the credit. It was a massive effort from Silk Gordon down back. He was huge, edgy, bully, copped a few good hits. So no, overall it's really good.
Any injuries out of yesterday, Jonah?
Nah. I think it's everyone's pretty good.
Yep.
A few sore boys, but yeah, nothing to worry about.
And that's the thing. It's a few sore bodies, but it's worth it. You've
got a week to recover.
Paddy Drake, he's a key part of that back six for you guys, and has been for all year.
Yeah.
How long do you think he'll be out? Do you think he'll be back for the grand final?
Yeah, I reckon Drake will be back. He'll be right. Yeah, give him another couple of weeks, and yeah, he should be fine. He is important down back for us, so probably did miss him on yesterday. But yeah, no, I think he'll.
And any word on how Bully's feeling?
Yeah, Bully's all right. He was milking it a bit. He's just getting a bit old, I think.
That's funny. He did play. He came and joined us last Saturday. And he said, "Yeah, he got the veteran." Millsy was quite happy with his salt and pepper rinse through his hair.
Yep. Bully's been great. He's. I think he was just pretty winded. I was talking to him about it after the game, and he said, "Oh, I couldn't even take my kick or stand up." So no, I think he was just winded, but all good.
And how have you found the difference between coming over from Hampton League club to the District League, Jonah? What's the main difference?
Ooh, good question. No, I think it's still a great standard of footy. Still a lot of good players in that top end that you come up against. A lot of good ruckmen, and it's a lot of strong midfield groups. We've got probably a small midfield group compared to the other sort of top three teams. So probably no huge difference. But, yeah.
And it's good to know you're a better footballer than your dad. I know your dad.
He tells me he went all right, but
of course he does.
Not many videos to prove it.
We might let you go, Jonah, and make our way into the van because I reckon this game's about to start. So thank you for your time. Good luck for a couple of weeks' time.
Best luck for the grand final, mate.
We might just take a short break, Fitzy, so we can get prepared for the first bounce.
Pepper's Pizza is now open on Liebig Street, Warrnambool, with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Pepper's is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Pepper's can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30am till late.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest for your next project, it's got to be Bell's.
George Taylor Stores. 3 stores, an astonishing range of products. Clothing, accessories, beanies, gloves, hats and belts. Brands like Bisley, Yakka and Ridgeline. Plus the largest range of boots and gumboots in the region. George Taylor Stores.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hardworking team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
When it comes to your roof, you want it done once and done right. At Elevate Roof Plumbing, we take pride in every project.
And you're on. And as the first bounce is up and it's Giblin down to Paulin. Forward, and it's Donahue. Ooh, good tackle there by Jaya Chatfield, and umpire Mulseed has paid holding the man to Jaya Chatfield. Switch it out and find Sam Alberts out on the far side. So leading up now is Tommy Smith. Tommy Smith will wheel back inside, looking for an option, and he's got Burns. He'll just take his man on the mark on using that stand rule, pumping it long. And flying back with the flight of the ball is Lloyd, but quick kick out of the pack by Chatfield, looking for his brother Jiren, who's back in today after a week off with a hamstring tightness. And Jezza,
just run.
It's a bit of a rush from that fence to here.
Yeah, we got a bit wound up with these interviews, but the boundary umpire throws the ball in the deep in the Creeks forward line. Ball, no one really gathers it. Banged on the boot by Paulin. And hits Charlie Donahue,
your man.
Donahue, looking one way, goes back the other way, goes out wide, chips it. Still on the half-back flank for Nirranda. Number 4 there, and Jeremy Stacey. Stacey looks to play on, handballs, puts his teammate under pressure, mops up, bangs it on the boot. No one can really gather. Wilshire is in there, and the umpire says, "Give it to me." And He grabs the ball.
Umpire
Umpire Jamie
will
Lake.
Throw it up. So umpires today are Beck Mulsey, Jamie Lake and Stephen Walker. And umpire Lake throws it up and it'll be Burns and Giblin. Giblin wins it down. No, at the fall of the ball is Nirranda. It's James Wilshire or Johnny Paulin at the bottom of the pack. And Jamie Lake says, nah, you just dived on it. And Chatfield will get the resulting free kick. Phil Chatfield brings it inside forward 50, looking for Brady. But in the way is the captain and Regan Nutting.
It's good mark by Nutting. Got a 50.
And a 50-metre penalty against Brady. And Nutting will take his full measure here.
So the umpire pulls it back. That's a decent 50.
It is a decent 50. He's made up for yesterday.
He's played on quickly. Long kick, but goes straight to number 28 in Dylan Burns.
Dylan Burns, yes. He's a handy player, Dylan Burns.
Yep, he had a good year last year. I think he's runner-up in the JASM or in the top 3.
In the top 3. Long kick down that outer wing, and it's Lloyd and McNeil. Ball will trickle out in front of the Kelly Hotel sign. Out there on that outer wing.
As you mentioned, most of the play on that outer side at the moment.
Yeah.
They'll be looking to switch to attack this side of the ground.
Correct. We didn't get a tip, Jez. Who do you think will win?
I'll go Creek by 2 goals.
Creek by 2 goals. Chatfield looking for his brother Jiren, but in the way is Luke Wheel at the fall of the ball. No contest. Oh, big contest, I should say, and not coming out of there. And umpire Lake will throw it up directly, probably 45 metres out, directly in front of the
looks like
goal.
Chatfield up against Giblin. Giblin with the height advantage. Doesn't really do much with it. Ball hits the ground. McNeil picks it up. Ducks and weaves. Bangs it on the boot. Scrappy in the forward line, but the umpire's
holding the ball there.
I don't know about that. No. Anyway, we'll have to accept the umpire's decision there. And Lloyd kicks it the outer side again. I would like to see Nirranda just take it on and maybe come this side to see if they can use the whole ground.
Use the wing to their advantage. And it's a front-on contact against a free kick against Dylan Burns going in favour of Giblin.
So Giblin kicks. Can't see who marked that one, but
it's Donahue, I reckon.
Over the top and runs out of bounce.
Looking at that.
Centre wing. So out of bounce, or is it out in the full? Out in the full. Short one goes. Ball hits the ground. McNeil gathers. Handballs back. Kicks it into the forward line, but it's cut off by, I think that was Wagstaff, was it?
Yeah.
Yep, Wagstaff.
Not coming out of there. Umpire Walker says, I'll throw it up.
Brady on the bottom of the pack. That one, which Brady was that? 36. So Seamus.
Paulin gets the clearance. Seamus Brady back to Chatfield. Chatfield on the boot, looking for his brother in Jiren with that hamstring heavily strapped, and it's Tommy Smith off the ground.
I reckon he's kicked it.
And that's the first goal of the day. Tommy Smith.
Nice one, Tommy.
Good work, and that's his 67th goal of the year. Tommy Smith. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, Russells Creek 1 goal. Nirranda yet to score.
When you think of the future of your business, what is it that you hope for? Ways to grow? Ways to be more self-reliant? And always be one step ahead? Are you looking for a partner with solutions to complex business problems? Well, no matter your goal, with Nutrien Ag Solutions, we'll help you go further.
Burns and Giblin go up. Giblin gets a tap out.
Dylan Philp come through like a wrecking ball.
Then it's going to be gathered. No, collision. Drop. That was Craven. Craven tackles McNeil. Got him a bit high, I think.
Too high. Yeah, good decision.
No, that's Smith, isn't it? Yep. Sorry, it wasn't McNeil.
Smith now pumping it inside forward 50, and in the way is Walsh. Drops a mark. Got Dylan Wilshire out here on the near side. Wilshire and Patrick Brady do battle, and it's Caleb Templeton. Templeton back inside looking for Richie Glover. Glover, tap up off the ground, but it's Paulin. Back to Wilshire by hand. Dylan Wilshire kicks it up the chimney, and it's Philp and McLeod in a contest. McNeil, handball, not coming out of there. Umpire Mulsey says, I'll have it. And Kurt Smith and Dylan Wilshire coming up off the bottom of the pack. It's pretty willing, Jez.
Yeah, they're going in hard enough. So big tap out there by big 63. Nick 62, Tim Ryan there. But Nirranda have got the free kick. Handball kicks long out to this side. Stacey gave his opponent a bit of a push in the back there, but doesn't matter anyway. There was a mark paid to Billy Keane. Billy Keane centres. That's a great kick, Billy, but it was dropped by number 27 there.
That looks like Ryan Cook. There's been a late change here.
Yeah, I haven't got him on the team sheet.
Yeah, so that's Ryan Cook.
Ooh,
that's a free kick.
That's a free kick every day of the week to Joran Chatfield. Joran's had a good year.
Yeah, he's a good little player, Jaya.
Jaya on the left. Chips it out to the side, but it's marked by Philp.
Could have been 50 against Herman there.
Dylan Philp comes back looking for options, going a short one, telling he's going to go a long way. Well kick, good kick, and he directed play. He told him to run into the space. It was a smart kick, and it's been marked by Jason Lee. Jason Lee, short one too, and that goes to James, I reckon. James Wilshire, number 5.
Number 5. I'll just see who's out here, Millsy. Yeah, that was yesterday, Jezza.
So Wilshire goes back. Kicked a goal last week against Old Collegians, so knows where the goals are. Comes in, puts it on the boot, hangs it out to the right, and is through for a behind. So we've got Russell's Creek, 1 goal straight to Nirranda, 1 point on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. The latest on the netball is that Allansford were up by a goal against Dennington. So Chatfield looking for options. He'll swing onto his left. Lovely kick, Chatfield. Just pops it up. There's 2 or 3 play. Oh,
in the way is Johnny Paulin.
Johnny Paulin read that well. It fell short with the. Puts it up high. He's looking for Parrish. Parrish uses the body. Gets punched away there by Keane. Ball heads out the far side. Chatfield again bangs it on the boot. Looking for the boundary. Doesn't get it. Picked up by the Nirranda player. Centres the football. Philp gets the ball. Brings it back. Looking for Q. Q bangs it on the left. No one in particular, but geez,
held up in the wind there, didn't
that
it?
wind is a bit stronger than what was when we were out there.
Correct.
But obviously we were a bit sheltered. Brady bangs it on the left boot.
Looks to be holding the a throw there against Jason Lees.
Right, and Wilshire.
That's against Jason Lees.
No, I thought Wilshire was getting the free kick there, but
like she went like that for a throw.
So who's
resulting free kick will be Zach Timms, I reckon. Looking at that from back here. So Timms now will look to find a target.
That's a bad kick.
Hit a pretty poor kick. Did Zach Timms?
I don't think he saw the Nirranda player come in off his left side there.
His left side.
Yeah,
I reckon the out is Griffin
McLeod
McLeod too. I can't see Griffin McLeod out there, so he might.
Griffin McLeod.
Yeah, he might have laid out. And Nirranda bring it back inside, looking for Parrish in a one-on-one. Good strong hands there by Dylan Parrish, and he'll line up his first and Niranda's first of the day. 25 metres out, kicking probably directly into the teeth of the wind. And is that Alfie Langer out there in running water?
Oh yeah,
out the front. Doesn't he look like Alfie Langer?
Does look a little bit like Alfie.
Coaching the same way as Alfie Langer did for the Queen. That's Danny Chatfield.
Danny Chatfield.
As Dylan Parrish comes in, lining up for his first goal, kick on its way.
It's an ordinary kick from a full forward that's kicked a few goals.
He was a
over time.
Stuttered step.
Yeah, it's like three, 4 steps. It didn't look like a deliberate approach.
He looked like he got very close to the man on the mark.
So, you know, he's one of their more profile players. He needs to do better there.
And by the sounds of it, Dennington hit the front over at the netball, Jez.
Okay, so it's
Chatfield
a humdinger over at the netball.
Chatfield to bring it back in. Looking for Burns and Keane. No clear winner. It'll trickle out in front of Tommy Smith, and the boundary up by throw it in. Out in front of your sign, Jez, at the Gleeson Real Estate sign out on the outer wing.
Oh, you've got good eyes, that's what I'll say. So, the boundary umpire throws it in. Byrne and Giblin. Down to Chatfield. Tries to fend off. Gets tackled. Could have been nearly prior opportunity there.
Potentially, yeah.
But Chatfield, that's Phil, got restrained.
Rowbottom wins the tap down to Craven. Get out of the way, Habber. Can't see through you, mate. As the umpire Walker says, I'll have it. There's not coming out of there. Last man up off the deck is Danny Craven. And it's Rowbottom. Throws it and Burns. Burns wins down. Quick hands off the ground by Glover. Finds Lane. Quick kick forward off that left boot. Will trickle out of bounds on that far side. And that's where the play's going to be, Jez.
Quite a few boundary throw-ins and a few out in fulls early days.
Yeah,
so
just getting used to where it's all going to be.
Teams need to adjust to the conditions.
It does.
So
Ball's thrown back in, and it's Burns down to Phil Chatfield. Quick kick inside the centre corridor by Phil Chatfield. And it's Tim's good handball out. Finds Templeton. Templeton will pump it inside full 50 and leading out, streaming out is Regan Nutting. There was a quick change there. No, it was Wagstaff, in fact.
He was lucky because that was nearly throwing the ball.
It was nearly throwing the ball as Wagstaff looks to switch. And I think Nirranda are going that side because Russell's Creek, that's the defensive side, and that's the way they want the ball to be played.
Craven.
Scott Wilshire all by himself. Man free over the top, but couldn't get to him because the man on the mark did great work, and it's Philp now. Finally got to him.
I think that's Stacey. It's a bit far away, but I think it's Stacey.
Yeah, it looked like a low number.
Yeah,
Stacey. Oh,
that's a free every day of the week.
Too high, free mark. What do you name it?
That's
Creek have gone in and remonstrated. Yeah, it's Billy Keane. Late inclusion last week. Billy Keane.
So Keane kicks it up short, and he finds Smith. Tommy Smith covering some ground. Kicked the first goal for Russell's Creek. Puts it on the chest of number 28, and that is
Dylan Burns.
Burn. Puts it up. No one in particular, but runs onto it, and that's Logan McLeod. Swings around on the right, bangs it in long, looking for Chatfield. Gets one hand up. Good gather there by the Russells Creek player out to Chatfield, and does a deliberate approach and kicks a goal.
He's got it. Great work. Great front and centre work by Blake Ruthers Castle there.
That's who it was.
He treaded
slip
water.
Me mind
you
there.
spotted that,
Blake.
didn't you?
Yeah, well done, Blake.
Jiren Chatfield gets his first for the day, and he's 70th for the season. That sees Russells Creek 2 goals 12, leading Nirranda 2 straight behinds in the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. Smart forward craft by Rudders Castle. Then could have had the right foot banana, but saw his big key position forward in Chatfield, and he
made no mistake. Chatfield, Jiren.
Back in the middle, and it's Lake and Burns. Lake throws it up, and it's Rowbottom down. Chatfield, who started well. Sam Alberts out, finds Blake Rudders Castle. Back to Sam Alberts. Alberts on that left foot, chip up the chimney, and it's Ryan. Walsh flies down with the ball is Lloyd. And umpire Mulseed has paid holding the ball decision against Matthew Lloyd. Resulting free kick is going in the way of Tom Smith, and he'll line up for his second.
What did you assess that decision?
Oh, I thought it was a bit hot.
Yeah, it didn't look. I was a bit surprised they called it, to be honest. So anyway, Smith lines up for a goal. He's not making any time here, Smith. He's comes in, flicks the ball around the hands. Gets a momentum up, and he misses to the left side and goes through for a minor. So on the Gleeson Real Estate score, we have Russells Creek 2 goals 1-13 to Nirranda 1 point. We're in the 15.5 minute mark of the first quarter, Walks.
Harkness finds Wheel, gets it back from Wheel, running out of that on that left foot of Braden Harkness, looking for contest out there. Couldn't quite see who that was. It looked like Philp. Yep, it was Philp out there on that outer wing. It wasn't coming out of there, and umpire Walker will throw it up. So obviously Niranda's play is to play it out that the eastern side of the ground. Burn down to McNeil. McNeil by hand back to Smith. Fumble at the wrong time there. Kurt Smith kick off the ground by McNeil, getting the ball going forward. Good body work by Sam Alberts on Dylan Wilshire. Harkness sweeping up as always. Looks to be a free kick. Going in the way of Harkness.
He doesn't even know what it's for, I don't think.
Harkness now, what's he going to do? He's got runners to the near side, but won't take on the risky kick, kicking it into the wind. He'll just pump it down the line. And he's got Rowbottom. Good contest there by Sam Alberts, who looks to come to play to Sam Alberts. Brady overrunning it Donahue. Good strong mark there by Will Paulin.
No, sorry,
Paulin pumps it long and it's Giblin. And it's a race. What are you doing, Hugh? You should have been shepherding it for Dylan Philp, not the other way around. And the ball will trickle out of bounds on that outer side.
So in the half-forward flank of Nirranda, as the boundary umpire throws it in, Rowbottom goes up with Byrne. Rowbottom gets a tap out. Looks like Smith gathers. Held it in. And the umpire, Mr. Walker, says, give it to me.
Yes, Stephen Walker.
Any relation?
No, mate, no relation.
So
Kurt Smith
gets up a bit ginger. Ball kicked in the centre of the ground. Banged on the boot by Nutting. No, this has been a free paid. It's coming back.
Holding the man free kick against Regan Nutting.
So McLeod.
They definitely come to play today, Craig.
McLeod plays on. Kicks it long. Deep into the forward line. Chatfield uses his body, but the Nirranda player got in front of him, and that was Matthew Lloyd. Took the mark. So he goes back out to that far side. It's been a deliberate approach there by Nirranda to use that far defensive side of the ground early in this game. So Stacey plays on, goes to Donahue. Donahue kicks it off the side of the boot, but lands in the lap of Rowbottom.
Luck's a fortune there, wasn't
and he chips back out to the boundary there. He's gathered, snap around the corner, and goes not quite out of bounds. He probably looked for Giblin, but didn't execute
lazy
quite.
sort of execution.
Probably would have been better to come through the middle more so then. And I mean, it's still a tough kick, as you see in Parrish, kick from that side of the ground. So boundary umpire throws it in. Giblin taps, good tap. Should be a free kick there to Nirranda, and has been paid. Plays on the advantage rule. Kicks truly.
Good finish.
And Nirranda got their first major of the quarter of the game, I should say. And that by...
Will Paulin.
Who was it? William Paulin. So William Paulin kicks a goal. Took the advantage rule. There was a holding decision paid. The umpire...
And it was a good decision. It was there.
Yeah, it was definitely there. We could see the jumper from here being grabbed. And Paulin grabbed it and played on and kicked truly.
And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Russell's Creek 2 goals 13 and Nirranda with their first tighten it up again to a 1-goal game, 1 goal 7. And umpire Mulseed has the ball and it'll be Rowbottom and Burns.
So you would say Creek are slightly kicking.
Yeah, I would say it's,
I mean, it's a crosswind, but it's slightly going to the Creek side. Okay.
Rowbottom, no clear winner to Burns. Quick kick forward. Rudders Castle streaming through that midfield. Pumps it long, looking for Smith and Ryan. Ryan at the fall of the ball. Handball back to McNeil. Takes on his man. He'll square it back up. Will Andy McNeil. It's got Tom Smith touched off the boot. Offensive spoiled by Nirranda. No, didn't get out of bounds. Wagstaff over to Walsh.
It's a great play by Wagstaff.
It was. Walsh clearing kick up the chimney. Oh, could have been a Kelly Screamer contender by Stacey, but dropped the mark. And the ball's not coming out of there, but oh, umpire Mulseed, she's hot on the whistle today, is Beck Mulseed.
Paid a free kick to
she's red
Paulin.
hot on that whistle. And Johnny Paulin will square it back up, find the ruckman from Camperdown. Will Rowbottom.
Give it back to him, surely.
Paulin.
He does.
With the wraparound. Paulin on that left boot, looking for Dalton. And Sam Alberts. Good spoil by Sam Alberts. What's happening there?
He's got a free kick. But Nirranda player
it's a
got
contest
hurt.
in the air.
I think they collided legs.
It was a marking contest. Templeton. Kick over the top of Phil Chatfield, but it's Jiron Chatfield. Looking for Logan McLeod. Missed with the hands. Pulling back to Harkness, all by hand. Has Dalton, has Braden Harkness. Misses the target. Templeton. Craven's got it.
Oh.
Dropping the ball.
Every day of the week.
Pressure, Danny Craven.
So Craven picks the ball up. He's looking for a few options. Goes to Q. Puts it on his head, though. Nasty kick, and that's nearly a mark.
Well done. That might be a...
That's
Kelly Screamer.
That's the player we haven't got on our list.
Ryan Cook, his name
Ryan
is.
Cook, okay.
Says up.
So Ryan takes a mark, plays on, kicks it out wide, and finds Chatfield.
Good lead by Jiron Chatfield. If anyone could kick this goal,
so
Jiron
Chatfield's probably on the just inside the 50. The man on the mark is. Take a bloody good kick from here.
He's got a kick like
given
a
the
mule.
wing conditions. are going to his left, over his left shoulder. He comes in for a deliberate approach. I'd say he'd be going to the top of the goal square from there, but...
Kicks a flat helicopter mung.
He kicked a
sack.
Bad kick, actually. I was going to call it a mongrel. Am I allowed to say mongrel on there?
Yeah, it was kicked a mung.
And
it's
Harkness.
Yeah, Cook. Squares it up, finds nutting. That's almost play on, but no, the umpire, he was looking to play on, but the umpire didn't blow the whistle, and it's 50 metres against Tom Smith, and it's nutting, taking full advantage of his 50-metre, brings it out to the centre, the back end of the centre square for Nirranda. Has Pauling and Wheel in the middle. Handball over by Pauling, finds Wheel. It's got Parrish, one out, and Jack Lenihan just overrunning it. At the fall of the ball is Donahue. And first man back is Lenihan. He just fumbled at the wrong time, did Jack Lenihan. Had it spent before he got it. And Jaya Chatfield, with his pressure, rushes it through from behind. Chatfield. Not sure why Creek are going to the defensive side as well. Has Burns, that's probably why. Dylan Burns has their height advantage over Dylan Wilshire, but couldn't take the mark. That explained why Jaya kicked it out there, kicked it to his ruckman.
So we've got Burn in the ruck. Who's he going to come up against? Was it Rowbottom? Yep, Rowbottom's out there. So Rowbottom goes for the area out of the ruck, misses. McNeil gathers, gets on the left, goes long. Bit of a push there, but didn't get picked up. But Nirranda have going to chip it out. That's a dangerous kick. Puts Harkness under pressure, but he's good enough to take it. Feeds it out wide. Kicked by Lloyd, I think that was. Wheel, actually. So Wheel punched. Must have got tackled after he kicked it. There's one down the field here.
Bloke's tried to smother the kick and she's paid a trip.
Okay, so he squares it off. Oh, so Nutting plays on quickly.
And 50 metres.
Oh, and he's arguing. There's 50.
He's probably a bit stiff there, Zach Timms. He was standing there and he...
Yeah, I mean, Nutting played on very quickly. Probably didn't have time to get out of that protected area. So... yeah, it's a tough call for Russell's Creek, but at the end of the day, the rules are the rules, and Nutting is going to line up. The captain
and the lead.
He's pretty confident the way he's coming in, and he kicks truly. So Nirranda
take the lead.
2-2 to Russell's Creek. 2 goals won on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
And welcome back here to the Allansford Recreation Reserve. It sees Nirranda take a 1-point lead deep into this first term with a 50-metre penalty to Regan Nutting, the skipper, the half-back flanker, centre half-back of Nirranda, getting his first goal.
Captain's goal.
It was a captain's goal. As we wait for the ball to come back, and it's a ding-dong battle over the netball. Liam, what's the score? And we didn't welcome you to the broadcast today, Liam. Sorry, we were a bit rushed.
You do say that you think I contribute too much and I'm best to just keep quiet. So it's actually one goal in it. Dennington's way, 28 goals to 27. So
wow.
Very, very close game over there, that's for sure.
Got the close one.
Umpire Mulseed throws it up. Burns wins it down. No clear clearances yet, but it's Q getting the ball going forward for Russell's Creek, and that's a quick on the whistle. Umpire Mulseed, and it's Zach Timms to pump it inside forward 50, and he's got Chatfield in a one-on-one. Good body work. No, doesn't quite get there, and it's Lloyd clearing kick out towards the Nutrien Ag sign. Umpire Mulseed said,
I thought she might have called it.
I thought, well, she's paid everything else today. She may as well have paid that one too.
Yeah.
But that was
didn't look like he was looking for a player.
No,
Wouldn't say it was the most disguised kick out of defence.
All tied up at the netball, boys.
Anyway.
All tied up.
So the netball, it's Even Stevens over there with not long to go.
Allansford just shot a goal. They're one up.
Inside, McLeod finds Ruddles Castle. No, that was Templeton. No. Ruddles Castle, chips it over the top, finds Brady.
Brady plays on, or no, he goes back. He went to play on.
Yeah,
Comes back,
play on.
chips it over the top, looking for Ryan. Had two goes at it.
By Dylan, James Wilshire. Oh, that's too high. Blindsided. It was umpire Walker. Just on the wrong side of the tackle on Regan.
Ryan sort of, I think he was a bit disappointed.
Umpire Miles Seed spotted it. Good decision. That was there.
Yep. So Nutting again played well the first quarter. Out to the far side with Stacey. Stacey gathers. Might have went out of bounds though. Stacey hasn't given the ball back just yet.
Yeah, just waiting for that's probably a free kick, I reckon.
So if we've got Giblin in the ruck, Byrne does the bulk of the rucking for Creek. So he's up against two pretty handy ruckmen today. He's given away a bit of height to Giblin. So ball's thrown in. Giblin taps down. Looking for a quick handball there. Intercept there for Creek. Number 21 got caught holding the ball there. So that was Hearn.
Good strong tackle there by James Wilshire. He's got
Wilshire.
And there's the siren to end the first term. Jez.
So
entertaining first quarter.
Yep, we've got Russell's Creek 2 goals 1, 13 to Nirranda 2-2-14 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard. I think Nirranda would be happy with that quarter. I know they're in front, but I would say Creek would be a little bit disappointed with the opportunities they had up forward, that they weren't in front by maybe a goal or two.
Maybe, and kicking probably with the aid of what the wind is there. Like it's strong, it is across the wind, but it is pushing down.
Creek look dangerous when they get it up there. Yeah. They've got a few options, but at the end of the day, Nirranda capitalised on a 50-metre penalty and a advantage rule free kick.
Correct. Yep.
So both have sort of come from, I wouldn't say general play.
No,
you'd say
not stop plays.
An umpire's decision. Whereas Creek have probably teamed well to kick their 2 goals.
Correct. And we'll take a short break and come back for the second quarter.
Pepper's Pizza is now open on Liebig Street, Warrnambool, with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Pepper's is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Pepper's can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30am till late.
Hi, it's Dee from Solomon's Flooring and Blinds. We are slashing 15% off carpet, vinyl, curtains, blinds, shutters and more. That's 15% off. Now is the time to save. Book your free measure and quote today at Solomon's Flooring and Blinds with National Tiles, 1050 Raglan Parade.
VG Cabinets is on the lookout for an experienced cabinet maker to join its growing team. This exciting opportunity is highly sought after and available to reliable, honest and motivated individuals. The successful applicant must be experienced in cabinet making, on-site job measures, showroom appointments and ordering supplies. VG Cabinets services the Southwest region and uses cutting-edge technology to ensure the best quality craftsmanship. If this exciting new career opportunity is for you, get in touch today.
Aqualife Pet and Aquarium is the most unique pet store in the Southwest. Where else can you purchase beautiful hand-reared birds like cake parrots or red-tailed black cockatoos? If birds aren't your thing, then maybe it's the bearded dragons, the pet snakes or the stingrays that interest you. The team at Aqualife Pet and Aquarium have the knowledge to keep your pets happy and healthy for life. From rabbits to exotic tropical fish, reptiles and birds, there's no place like Aqualife Pet and Aquarium.
And welcome back here to the Allansford Recreation Reserve. Sees Nirranda take a 1-point lead going into this second term. Jez, entertaining first term?
Yeah, it was an entertaining first quarter. It was a little bit blustery, so the teams took a while to adapt. Not a lot of ball use on this side of the ground, but early days they were going a bit defensive on the far side, so entertaining game.
Just feeling each other out, seeing what's what.
Yeah, there's no one flexing the muscle just yet. It's a pretty dowered contest at the moment. A couple of better players for Russell's Creek I thought were probably Smith kicking that opportunist goal. Yep. Keen's been solid down back. Burns trying hard in the ruck. Joran Chatfield and Jai Chatfield.
I reckon Phil Chatfield's played really well too.
Yep.
It's good or even team performance.
Pretty even spread for Nirranda. Obviously the captain Regan Nutting was really solid.
Yep.
Cody Wagstaff did some good things down back.
Two ruckmen. Like Dylan Burns is going to have his, and he try hard all day, and he's been very good for Creek. But the two ruckmen have been good. In around the ball, Will Paulin and Johnny Paulin doing their things. It's just a good tussle, good arm wrestle to start proceedings, which is great.
So far, no rain. Plenty of wind.
Bit of sun.
Fitzy, give us an update for the netball, mate.
Looks like Allansford are starting to shoot away, boys, which is good for them to know. It's probably, I'm just about to get a scoreboard now as they pan. 35 goals, Allansford to Dennington 29. 36 goals.
How quick was that?
They came back from a 4-goal deficit pretty fast. So
there was neck and neck there.
It was.
Fitzy
3
may
minutes
have
away.
been looking at the wrong score too.
Delayed telecast.
No, I promise you, it wasn't, mate.
No, I saw it on the screen.
It was definitely good on your walks. But it's they were 4 goals down at some stage. Stop chuckling. You sound like Muttley.
Yeah.
And I reckon Sam Alberts was good too. He had a quiet game last week. He played.
It's pretty even on both sides at the moment.
Yeah, got some good talent. And as I thought, Griffin McLeod is the man out.
Yep. And Ryan Rook is in, number 27.
Ryan Cook.
Was it? Sorry,
yeah,
I think you said Rook.
No, that's...
Got 162 people watching the netball too, boys. So good audience.
Good audience over there.
And Lannett's chockers too. You can't move over there.
There's a good crowd in. District League would be happy with the turnout today. Hard to get a park along Ziegler Parade. And in the ground. So it's always a good sign if you can't get a park. There's plenty around. That's for sure.
Correct, and obviously knowing that the scissor lift's going to be here, I just generally drive in and park on the scissor lift. I always get a park, Jez.
Well, I did take the punt too, so
Walks actually tells everyone at the gate that he's got a reserve park with his name on it.
Yeah, I didn't get the media pass.
Yeah, you should have.
I made the donation.
No, you shouldn't have, because your name was on the gate, Jez.
All good, don't worry.
Jeez.
And it'll be umpire Mulseed to start proceedings for this second term, just waiting for the crowd to get over the fence. It's actually quite a high fence, isn't it, Jez?
Yeah, it took a bit to get over.
Found a bit of leg work.
So you got Rowbottom in the ruck against Byrne.
Rowbottom, Byrne. Mulseed takes the tumble on the cricket pitch there, and it's Phil Chatfield handball out, looking for Ruddles Castle. Ruddles Castle and Wilshire back inside finds Chatfield. Chatfield run down from behind. Alberts, quick kick on its way, and it'll be a mark to Niranda's Donahue. He'll go out and find Dylan Wilshire. Wilshire in the long sleeves, out on that defensive side. Chip over the top, looking for Johnny Paulin with those strong jukes. Johnny Paulin, no mark there, pushing the back against Creek. Goes in favour of John Paulin. Paulin now, kick low, looking for Isaac Stevens, who started slowly and quiet. It has Isaac Stevens, the lad that's crossed over from Camperdown in the off-season. And he'll line up to extend the Nirranda lead.
Yeah, no, I didn't see him in the first quarter. Maybe he was on the pine. But he's obviously started this quarter on top of the ground.
Stevens, kick on its way, tough kick. It's a flat helicopter mongrel, and it's Rowbottom. The fall of the ball, quick hands out. It's Jay Stacey. Jeremy Stacey gets the handball, intercepted, and it's Harmon. Crunching tackle there. Umpire Walker says, I'll have it. Ball's not coming out of there.
Yep, there's Matty Herman.
And Mulseed has done
now the umpire's coming off, so that's concerning.
She took a tumble on the cricket pitch.
We're down to 2 central umpires at the moment. I don't know if we've got one in reserve or she's going to get a ankle taped or something.
It might be a backup, but umpire Walker and Lake both.
We're back to the 2 umpire system.
Both experienced umpires are Walker and Lake.
They'll handle it.
They will, but they both ran 2 games yesterday, or a game yesterday, so they'll be
looking for a rotation, you reckon,
They're
last
looking for
quarter?
a rotation, the boys. Ball's thrown up and it's Burns. No clear winner. There's throw a blanket on about 40 players down there. Nearly comes out and it's Creek in the way is Wilshire James variety. Quick kick out by Phil Chatfield and Rowbottom's in the way. He'll look to change lanes. He had Harkness, but he was quickly shut down by Logan McLeod. Rowbottom pumping it inside, looking for Parrish. Big spoil there by Burns. Over the top by Brady. Tim Ryan streaming through. No contest there.
Good contest.
Good work there by Jason Lees. Over the top. And it's Craven. It's not coming out of there. Clear it out, boys. It's like watching under 12s footy at the moment, Jez.
Well done to Lee there. He put his body on the line, gathered the footy. So ball goes up. Can't quite see who's got the footy there, but it was a push in the back. Donahue handball to Q, and the ball's spilt over the boundary line. Bit of a push and shove by Donahue and Chatfield. So a few feelings being shown, few emotions coming out in the game. That's good to see. So
well, it means a lot. There's a spot in the prelim on up for grabs
Burns
here.
looks a bit proppy, but Rowbottom gets a tap out. Handball out to, was that Templeton? No, that was Chatfield.
Chatfield on the left foot.
Brady does well to put pressure on. Banged on the boot there by Burns. This one
That's a
is
fine.
Templeton. Handballed out. Donahue gets on the left, bangs it up to centre half forward, looking for the high flyers. They go up, the ball spills to the ground. Probably tackle when he didn't have it. Another good tackle there. Bit of a sling there at the end, but didn't get nailed for it. So Walker grabs the...
Has the ball, and it'll be Rowbottom and Burns. Good body work by Burns.
Good tackle by Brady.
No clear winner. McNeil kicks it out of mid-air, and it'll be Q. Didn't go the required journey, and they had Stacks on the mill. And they weren't letting Louis Q out of there, were they, Jez? And umpire Walker will throw it up. Smack bang on the centre wing at the Allansford Recreation Reserve. Rowbottom Burns. One down by Rowbottom. Dropping the ball against Brady of the Patrick variety. And it'll be James Wilshire, the Rolls Royce of Nirranda, the former captain of the team. Will pump the ball deep inside forward 50, but if I'm
just noticing a bit more of a dominance in the ruck at the moment. I reckon Byrne is a bit injured,
bit proppy.
proppy.
Wilshire finds Parrish with a really strong grab by Dylan Parrish, who'll line up directly in front, 25 metres out, to give Nirranda a 7-point margin. Hopefully he goes back a bit further off the mark and actually gets through momentum through.
Parrish's first kick wasn't his greatest ever, so he'll be looking to make amends here.
Parrish,
experienced player.
Coming in. Close to the man on the mark again. Kick on its way. It's low, it's flat, it's hard, it's goal. Great finish there by Dylan Parrish. That's his 59th goal on the season. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard season, Nirranda, 3 goals, 220. Lead Russell's Creek, 2 goals, 113.
So Parrish was a very strong mark. I think Creek would have been a bit disappointed they didn't come over the top with a spoil. But nevertheless, it was a strong mark and kick truly by Parrish. And at the end of the day, that's what he's there for. Yep. He's a goal kicker, strong mark, and that's his job. So
he's
pushes
done that
Nirranda
for a long time at
North
Warrnambool at Hamden level.
All over the netball, mate. Allansford through to the prelim.
So Chatfield bangs it on the boot. Ryan dropped what we probably should have took in the end. It's not sort of moving that well, Ryan, I don't think. I don't know if he's injured or not.
Yeah,
but
he's just come back from
Rutland Castles
good
gathers.
Tackle there by Wilshire on Rutland's Castles.
So umpire Jamie Lake grabs the footy.
Rowbottom got an umpire sub yet.
Rowbottom goes up against Byrne. Rowbottom grabs it, handballs out, bounce for Donahue. Donahue hooks onto the right. Wobbly old kick going forward on the half-forward flank. Ball hits the ground. Stacey goes to grab it. Gets pushed off the footy fairly. Or did he not get fair?
No,
free kick. He's picked it out. And it goes to Ryan Cook. comes into the team. He's had a few touches already, Ryan Cook. So kicks up the line. He's probably looking for Byrne. Hands out, punches the ground. 2 Nirranda players are there. Bangs on the boot by William Pullen. And
Parrish
taken
again.
mark by Parrish in between 3 Russell Creek players. So
Good body.
he read it well. He had the drop of the ball and he kept his eye on it. The Creek players were probably worried where he was, more so than the footy.
It may not be Griffin McLeod. It looks like, I don't know who the out is for Cook.
So
Parrish
lines up. He only takes 4 or 5 steps.
Right hand goalpost.
He'll kick it low again, stab it, and it's going to come back. And that's another major to
Dylan Parrish.
Nirranda, and that's 4 goals to Nirranda to
26.
Russell's Creek. Now, yet to score this quarter, 2 goals, 1, 13. It's a 13-point buffer for Nirranda.
Yeah, I mean, you don't know the strength of the breeze until both sides have a crack at it.
It's definitely the scoring end. Creek need to get their hands on the footy, and I think this ruck duo of Giblin and Rowbottom are really giving the first use to Nirranda this second quarter. I thought the ruck was quite even the first quarter, but the second quarter, Nirranda are on top.
For sure. Giblin, Burns wins down. Fall of the ball is McNeil. Quick kick out by Phil Chatfield, looking for Tim Ryan. Over the top of Tim Ryan, and it's Jared Walsh. At the fall of the ball is Richie Glover. Glover up to Brady. Brady is worried out of it by Nutting. Nutting now, handball back to Harkness. Lloyd's in the way. Jared Walsh, strong mark. He's got Phil all by himself out here. Kick on its way, and he's quickly blocked in by Templeton. And good strong hands there by Caleb Templeton. Jared Walsh just took too long to get it there, and it's Chatfield. Chatfield will look for his brother and Gyron, but in the way will be Walsh and Brady. One hander off, one hand, one bounce, and umpire Lake says no. It'll be a ball up. It's a pretty good pickup there.
It's a good
Brady.
pickup.
One
It
hand,
was
one bounce.
as good a tackle there by Nutting too. I think it was.
Ryan and Giblin. Ryan, no contender in the ruck. Good double fister by Wagstaff, and live to fight another day is Nirranda, and rush behind. Sees Russell's Creek move on to 2 goals, 2-14. Trailing Nirranda 4 goals, 2-26, and it'll be Braden Harkness, the quarterback for Nirranda, been a servant for the club. Chip kick out, looking for another good servant of the Nirranda Footy Club, Matthew Lloyd. He'll square it up to Stacey.
He'll go to Harks is free.
Oh, he's called play honours.
Oh,
he's not
good
getting
tackle,
around Glover.
got around it on the left.
Stacey back to Lloyd. And intercepted by Chatfield. Great work, Phil Chatfield.
Covering a bit of ground, Chatfield.
He has.
He's working hard. Definitely working hard. Probably the on ball that he is on top for Creek. The others need to lift.
Correct.
So on the middle, more the half-forward flank of Russell's Creek. Boundary throw in. Giblin gets a tap out. Spills out. Gathers by Nirranda. Creek jump on him. And the umpire says, give it to me, I'll ball it up. So, not much action out of that boundary throw in. No. But again, we'll go up with Giblin. But good tap out there by Byrne. Off the ground by Phil Chatfield. Plays on, grabs it again, bangs it on the boot. And he just did not take his time there.
Probably
he needed to centre it.
Didn't he?
I think
and
he was.
Like we've got
he thought he was under more pressure than probably what he was. He had momentum up and he's blazed away. So Harkness, she's a trusty kick.
Trusty user of the ball.
Gets on the left. It's a nice kick. He's looking for Giblin. Giblin sticks the Dukes up.
Good body work by Giblin
and marks
as well.
it, pulls it in, pushes off, kicks it long, up the ground. Parrish drops it. Gets punched away. Stacey looks for a short one, and Stevens takes a nice grab. It's been lively this quarter. Stevens giving a bit of extra opportunity up forward. Oh, good mark.
A fortune. Phil
Plays
run
on
into an open goal.
and bang. Around to kick another one. And I just
lucks a fortune.
Was that
was
Dylan
Phillip?
Philp. So Dylan Philp.
And that on the Gleeson real
Takes
estate.
a one-hander, plays on.
Just
I don't
fell
think
in his hand.
Yeah.
And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, sees Nirranda leading 5 goals, 232. Russell's Creek 2 goals, 214.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's got to be Bell's.
Maybe nutting.
Welcome back to Allansford Recreation Reserve. Russell's Creek need the next goal. Clearance by Phil Chatfield finds Richard Glover. Snap around the corner. Has Chatfield bounce to the ball. Still bouncing around. Chatfield just rushes it through. Just wasn't bouncing their way then. Creek.
Just blazing away a little bit,
Yeah.
Creek, going forward. Just probably got that perceived pressure that Nirranda have got and scoreboard pressure.
Harkness brings it out and finds Stacey.
Stacey's been good.
He has. Handball over the top, intercepted by
Soon as
Sam Albert.
As soon as you say, give him a wrap.
Give him a wrap. Commentator's curse. And good work on the mark by Sam Alberts. He had the man running free, did Stacey of Wheel.
Logan McDonald needs to lift. McNeil needs to lift.
Yeah, there's a few.
McNeil, I should say. They need to get the next ball on Russell's
need to get
Creek
the next
because
one.
they'll be going in at
Slipping away.
half-time with doubts after last week's performance.
Chatfield in the ruck, overruns it, but Johnny Paulin clean out of that back half. Over cooks the kick a fraction, and it's Billy Keane. He'll look to square it, change lanes. He's got Noah Edge. Noah Edge will come across the ground and has Andy McNeil. McNeil, good kick to his advantage. Ball sits nicely for McNeil. Punches it up the near side, and it's Nutting. Wilshire to Nutting, all by hand to Lenahan. Stepping around traffic was Jack Lenahan.
Well done.
Good strong handball, finds Wagstaff. Wagstaff fumbles when he could have gone and onto Wilshire. Intercepted. What's going on here? Umpire Walker's seen a free kick, and it'll go in the favour of Logan McLeod at his half-back flank.
Yeah, McNeil just didn't quite finish off that work. Put it on Brady's head, put him under a lot of pressure. So
if it's the one knock on Andy McNeil was his kicking, McLeod will chip it inside, find Sam Alberts. Alberts come to play today, pumping it forward. Flat helicopter mongrel kick by Sam Alberts, but in front is Dylan Burns. Nice clean handball out to Richie Glover on a snap-on goal by Richie Glover, and it's just to the near side. Good work by Dylan Burns. That was quick hands.
it was a good play. He probably could have tucked it under the arm and straightened up.
And ran a long way. Probably could have ran another 15 metres. And it'll be Harkness
easy to say from the commentary box.
But you were right footer, weren't you? I would have gone straight on the left foot.
If you're any good, you'll kick on both, won't you?
No, I couldn't kick on me right. Harkness brings it back outside and defensive 50, and it's a big long kick, and it's out of bounds on the full. How can, unless that's gone out of bounds on the full, but he did, unless it's carried the line.
It did.
It did. It was a big kick on that breeze.
Tommy Smith.
And it looks to be, it's over the fence.
Who has been a little bit quiet this quarter, Tommy. He started the first quarter quite well.
Started pretty well.
But he's got a few mates that need to lift too. So the ball's with Tommy now. So he'll be looking to drive it long to Chatfield, I'd imagine. So he plays on. He centres the footy. It's a good move there. High flyers needed. Gathered by Nirranda. Good tackle by McNeil. Banged on the boot by Q. Ball hits the ground and
just eluded.
Glover sort of put his bum into that contest more so than his head, and he collected row bottom.
And it'll be James Wilshire on that far side. It just got him high, and umpire Walker saw it.
Yeah, I don't think it was deliberate.
No,
it just
good strong hands there in the jukes by Parrish.
Parrish has come to
play today, Dylan Parrish.
He's lifted this quarter.
Parrish punches it low. Intercepted mark by McLeod, who'll play on.
McLeod's going to play on, but didn't really have anyone particular kick it to.
Looking
Puts
for
it up
Gyron Chatfield.
Ball hits the ground. Brady's there, but bounces away from here. Finds Q out in the closest wing. Goes one way, goes the other. Gets around his player. Bangs it on the boot again. Ball hits the ground. McLeod's there. Puts the pressure on. Nutting.
Just a nice little.
McLeod
got it out.
Looks to give it off. Give it off again to Alberts. Alberts bangs it high, and he's looking for Byrne, but
Harkness is
again.
in the way. Harkness handballs over the top to Wilshire. Wilshire to Rowbottom by hand. Back to Harkness on that left side. Braden Harkness out to that outer wing, and it's a foot race. Leading in the race is McLeod. Handball back inside, finds Cook. Cook back into Jaya Chatfield. Over to Alberts, back to Jaya Chatfield. Poor handball, Sam Alberts. Now he's under pressure with a poor skill. Great courage there by Jason Lee. No one there to help him. Back to Jaya Chatfield. Chatfield will just chip it over the top, looking for Richard Glover. Glover now with great pick up there,
That's
young
better.
man. Good
That's better.
hit up to McNeil, and it's Chatfield will take on his man and Will gets out of a tackle, did Chatfield. 2 tackles, in fact. And
Brady.
it's Brady. Kick on its way, and it's just
Out
to the
the full.
near side, far side. It's hit the behind post, and it'll be out of bounds on the full. Jaya Chatfield, when he gets a full head of steam up, he's hard to tackle.
Yeah, he done a dusty 1-2.
1-2. He bounced off 2 of them.
He
and
did
he's put
he
Regan
did a
Nutting
pirouette back into the player.
And Regan Nutting, it does take a lot for Regan Nutting to slow down, and he got him a good time. And it's Craven, smack bang in the middle, handball out, finds Dylan Wilshire's got time and space. Looking for Parrish now, inside forward, 15 in the way, it's Griffin McLeod. No, that's Billy Keane. Keane back to edge, intercepted by Giblin. The fall of the ball is Lees. Parrish squares it up and finds Will Paulin. Directly in front, 35 metres out. Lining up for his second goal of the day.
Good pressure by Nirranda and very good play by Parrish, who's
just squared
a
it
full
up
forward,
nicely.
would usually have a bang it on the
Bang
boot
it
and
on
have
the
a
boot.
shot, but pass it off and brought his player in Paulin
Paulin.
into the game.
Kick on its way, starts it in the right spot, it's coming back on the
That
wind,
looks
but
pretty-
doesn't come back far enough. That
So
would have
it's
been a handy
minus
goal.
score. So
Chatfield brings it back out, finds Templeton. Templeton has McNeil streaming out with Noah Edge for help. And Lloyd, good pressure by Lloyd. And it's been called out of bounds on the full.
must have come
And
off
the
his
free
boot,
kick
did it?
is going Niranda's way. It must have come off the boot. Good call by the boundary umpire. Have you seen that? And it'll be Matthew Lloyd to bring it back inside forward 50.
If Creek can tidy up their skills, they'll get back in this. They're getting enough of it,
Yeah.
but just going forward, they're
Parrish
rushing.
keeps it in play. Over the top is Philp, looking for Wilshire, and Alex Lane just punches out of bounds for a boundary throw-in front of the Matco High sign out there on that outer wing.
So 20-minute mark nearly of the second quarter. Russell's Creek yet to kick a goal this quarter. And yeah, you'd be looking to get on the board soon, the Creekers.
Danger signs for Russell Creek here, Jez. And it's free kick going in the way of McLeod, who's lifted in this quarter.
Yes, he has lifted in the last 5 or 10 minutes.
And I haven't seen
And he's
Kurt
prepared
Smith for a
to
little bit.
change lanes. So
Finds
Russell's Creek have it in the back pocket.
Edge, bring it back in, looking for Alberts.
Oh,
Overcooks
that's-
the kick, does Alberts. Dangerous, but Sam Alberts is good enough to clean it up. Jason Lee's little chip kick has Stacey. Stacey steps inside lane, handball forward, and it's McLeod with Wilshire hot on his tail. Craven kicking it forward, and no one there. Oh, yes, there is. The wind held it up, and it was Will Paulin, and it's Cook. Punch it back outside defensive 50. Good strong hands there by McNeil.
Good kick.
McNeil squares it up. Got a running man in
It's a nasty one.
Rudders Castle, but it was a poor kick. And Nutting to Harkness. Back to Nutting by hand. Out to Matthew Lloyd.
Miranda's skills are far superior at the moment.
They're just a bit cleaner, aren't they?
They're prepared to take the short one, whereas
Yep.
Creek are always looking for the longer one.
And they're kicking it into the wind, so they've got to
more
really
times than not.
Wilshire out by hand to his brother and Dylan, and he's wrapped up in a tackle by, that looks like Phil Chatfield, and Phil doesn't let you out of a tackle either, easily.
Yep. So Creek have made the move with Ryan in the ruck, tapped down to McNeil. He handballs out to Logan McLeod. He gets tackled and has been called holding the ball. He had every opportunity. Paulin chips it up, looking for Parrish. Punched out. Kick out of Nirranda and hits him on the chest. So that was Will Paulin again. So Will Paulin
geez, there was a bit going on between Stacey and Lees. He's come over and given him a good old... The two teammates.
He's been very lively up forward. He kicked a point just a few moments ago. Goes back, drops a ball.
He likes it off the
and
boot, does
goes straight over the umpire's head for a goal. So, Nirranda, 6 goals, 3-39.
Skipping away.
Skipping away to Russell's Creek, 2 goals, 4-16 at the 22.5-minute mark of the second quarter.
On the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable ensuites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire. Everything you need in one location.
So, ball comes back into the centre. Creek did make that move with Ryan in the ruck for a little while, and I think that's a good move. He needs to get into the game more, but they've pushed him forward after that goal, and we've got Byrne back in the ruck against Giblin. So, Jamie Lake throws the ball up, and Giblin gets a tap out. Ball hits the ground. Q handballed. It's out to the half-forward flank of Nirranda. Chatfield gets on his left, kicks it deep. There's a good mark there taken by Rutland Castles. Chip out here by Chatfield to Brady. Brady overruns it, gathers, looking for Chatfield, bangs it on the boot. Looking for McNeil. McNeil gets a bad bounce, and there's a holding decision against McNeil.
Russell's Creek.
And it goes to Craven. So Craven pushes off the mark.
It's been a good play. He's got Paul and all three.
Chips out to Harkness.
Chip it out to Harkness.
He's got Nutting there short again if he wants him. Russell's Creek covering all bases there. He's going to have to go a bit longer now. He puts it up on the left, looking for Giblin. Hands up, punches away. Donahue grabs it, drops it. And
Philp at the fall of the ball gets wrapped up.
Dylan Philp gathers the footy and gets tackled. So Lake throws the ball up again.
And it'll be Burns and Giblin. One down by Burns.
Following
up his work is Burns. Chatfield busting through the pack. Doesn't head over the ball. Burns will snap around the corner. Good small by Craven. Craven gets a little tap on by Wilshire. Giblin, good pick up by the big fella. Poor handball. There was Q coming through.
Suspect
Pressures
handball.
there. Was a suspect handball. McLeod has time and space. Looking for Jai and Chatfield in his free kick against Luke Wheel for holding Chatfield. And Jai and Chatfield goes back and lining up for a much-needed goal for Russell's Creek if they're to stay in this game. Jezza, tough kick for Jai, but if anyone's going to kick it, it's going to be this man, Chatfield.
He's been a prolific goal kicker for a while.
He's a prodigious talent is this man. Chatfield, deliberate approach. Kick on its way, and it's narrow. Just a bit close to the man on the mark, these blokes. That's the second time to this end. Parrish and Chatfield just got too close to the man on the mark there. Both can kick it a long way. And it'll be Harkness to bring it back into play. He'll look to go defensive side. They're deep into, they're just starting, ticking over red time here in the second term. Harkness, kick on its way to that outer wing.
Nice kick.
Good strong hands
Good
there,
mark.
finding Johnny Paulin. I've been amazed the last 2 weeks on how good Johnny Paulin's hands are. They're just phenomenal.
Yep.
Paulin looking for Parrish. At the fall of the ball is Stevens, and it trickle out of bounds, and it'll be a throw in front of the Nutrien Ag sign out there on the outer wing, Fitzy. And there is actually a Nutrien Ag sign out there today.
Great supporter of Fitz Media and the broadcast here at Game Day WDFL.
Ball thrown back in, won by Giblin down to Wagstaff. Kick out of the air was by Chatfield. Diving in, free kick potentially to Creek, but not paid by the umpire. It could have been a free kick both ways, in the back or below the knees, but neither. And I'm not sure who that umpire is. That might be Fleming, who did the reserves game.
So Fleming's come on to
replace
support.
Maltseed.
Yep, righto. So Giblin taps out to Wilshire. Wilshire puts it on the left, out towards the boundary line. McNeil gathers, handballs off, kicks out by Creek, straight to Dylan Wilshire, and Wilshire takes the mark. So Wilshire drives it back in, high ball, very high ball. Oh, high flyer there in Parrish.
That's a contender
mark
for
of
the
the
Kelly,
day at the moment.
Kelly Screamer.
So Parrish pulls one in. He's been very, very prominent this quarter. And would he be a bit far out? He does. He goes low and long.
Oh, what a mark.
Might hit the ground, though. Donahue bangs it on the left. Ball hits the ground. Looks like Alberts, was it? Alberts bangs it on the boot. Heads to the boundary line. Q's in the chase. Brady's in pursuit. Good shepherd there by Harkness. Drives it long. I can't see.
Little men.
Could have been a free, and here's a free
kick.
kick.
Is that to Dylan? No, that's Isaac Stevens getting up.
So Stevens
and
a 50. So Russell's Creek, bit undisciplined here.
This is what
one, they gave away the free kick, and two, there's a 50-metre penalty, and I imagine that'd be for descent.
Descent, you would think, yeah.
And
that's where Creek have fallen down a couple of weeks ago out here against Allansford. Their discipline just dropped off. And
so
Stevens kicks.
He's first, and Niranda's seventh.
And it's going to be very tough for Creek. And it sees on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard, Nirranda 7 goals, 345. In front of Russell's Creek, 2 goals, 517. And
thought we were going to a break, but that's okay. We're back on.
There's a lot of banging and crashing going on in the back of the van.
Doors and everything's going on here.
And it'll be umpire Walker.
They're getting ready for the halftime interview. But anyway,
correct.
So Walker, Mr. Walker's going to throw the ball up again. Creek still haven't kicked a goal this quarter.
Kicked a goal and haven't looked like kicking a goal.
Nirranda out of the centre again. Stacey's in pursuit. Heads to the boundary line. He's happy to sort of rush it over, but no, he keeps it in actually.
And Wilshire down there.
And now it goes over. Now it goes over the boundary line in the half-forward flank, or probably about 40 metres out actually from Niranda's goals.
And the boundary umpire throw it back in, and it'll be Chatfield. No, Burns and Giblin. Giblin wins it out, holding the man free kick in favour of Burns, and Phil Chatfield streaming away from defensive 50, and good spoil there by Harkness. Sees the ball trickle out of bounds, and Jamie Lake, with the pleas from Russell's Creek for an insufficient attempt, was having none of it.
I think Russell's Creek probably need to throw the magnets around a bit at half time and try and find something. There's a few players down that maybe just need to have a little bit of shift.
Ryan, there's the final. There's the siren to end the first half. It sees Nirranda leading 7-3-45 over Russell's Creek. 2 goals, 5-17. In a very commanding position at halftime, Jez.
Yeah, they really took over that quarter. Nirranda, as we said, their skill level has probably shone that quarter. Like Russell's Creek just rushed a lot of kicks. They going forward, they banged it on the boot under pressure. But Nirranda, older heads maybe, or more experienced finals campaigners. They just gathered themselves, and they were happy just to chip it around here and there, even though they had the scoring end.
And if we look at the two teams coming off the ground, you see Nirranda jogging off, and Carrick are now getting up to a bit of a jog.
Oh,
obviously, the Demons of last week, they finished third on the ladder. Russell's Creek.
Pressure's
Demons from last week are going to come back to haunt them, I think.
But you know, they've got the talent there,
they've got the cattle.
They've just got to come out, wipe that first half out, and anything can happen. Walks.
That's it.
It's finals footy.
So we'll take a break, and we're back after the break with an interview with the successful coach from yesterday in Tim Null.
Pepper's Pizza is now open on Liebig Street, Warrnambool, with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Pepper's is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Pepper's can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30 a.m. till late.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest for your next project, it's got to be Bell's.
George Taylor Stores. 3 stores, an astonishing range of products. Clothing, accessories, beanies, gloves, hats and belts. Brands like Bisley, Yakka and Ridgeline. Plus the largest range of boots and gumboots in the region. George Taylor Stores.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hardworking team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
When it comes to your roof, you want it done once and done right. At Elevate Roof Plumbing, we take pride in every project. Whether it's a new build, a re-roof or repairs, our team is reliable, our workmanship is top quality, and we keep communication clear from start to finish. Local, trusted and committed to getting it done right the first time. Elevate Roof Plumbing. Quality roofing you can count on.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hardworking team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest for your next project, it's got to be Bell's.
As pet owners, we understand that pets are a cherished member of your family, fully integrated into your life. They are with us in our most important moments and share in our milestones. Resting Waters Warrnambool Pet Cremation is committed to delivering a compassionate and respectful service to assist your family through their grief. Resting Waters Pet Cremation, honouring your pet for their lifetime of love and devotion.
VG Cabinets is on the lookout for an experienced cabinet maker to join its growing team. This exciting opportunity is highly sought after and available to reliable, honest and motivated individuals. The successful applicant must be experienced in cabinet making, on-site job measures, showroom appointments and ordering supplies. VG Cabinets services the Southwest region and uses cutting-edge technology to ensure the best quality craftsmanship. If this exciting new career opportunity is for you, get in touch today.
When it comes to your roof, you want it done once and done right. At Elevate Roof Plumbing, we take pride in every project. Whether it's a new build, a re-roof or repairs, our team is reliable, our workmanship is top quality and we keep communication clear from start to finish. Local, trusted and committed to getting it done right the first time. Elevate Roof Plumbing. Quality roofing you can count on.
And welcome back here to Allansford Recreation Reserve for semi-final day for the Wdfnl. Allansford run out victors in the netball. Is that correct, Liam, I believe?
Absolutely spot on, mate. Very good win over there.
And they'll go through and do battle with Nirranda next week in the prelim. And here we've got Nirranda in front of Russells Creek. But I'm joined now with the successful coach, booking a spot in the grand final yesterday, Tim Null. Welcome aboard, Timmy.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Very good win by the boys out there at the Davidson Oval yesterday.
Yeah, no, they really dug deep. It was a trying day, and they played the conditions quite well.
They did, and they stuck to their task all day, which is great.
Yeah, and that was our game plan going in. Like, don't go away from what we do best, and stick to our game plan. And we knew if we'd done that, we'd get across the line.
Yeah, and you just stuck fat. Merivale came at you, they headed you, they got in front, but then you still managed to grab that crucial goal late in the game.
Yeah, and that's something I've seen in this side all year. Every time we get challenged, they step up, and so that's from a young group coming through. They've learnt to do this now, and the way they wheeled themselves in that last 10 minutes just to wrestle that game back and then get a 7-point break was really good.
And it was the lesser likes bobbing up. Cade Gordon, he's in games that we've done this year, he's kicked a couple of goals, but kicking 3. Your ruckman, you've got to love the way Zach Jamison goes about it. His work in the ruck, he works hard all day, and he kicked a couple as well.
Yeah, no, he kicked the first and the last goal of the game, and you talk about the old sticky fingers Gordon. Yeah, Cade's a very underrated player. Like his hardness on ball, or he can go forward and just sneak a goal for you.
Yeah, and that's it. Like he obviously his brother's Silk. He does a lot of. He's one of your distributors off the back half, but Cade just puts his hand up every time, does his job.
Yeah, they're chalk and cheese. The two of them have got completely different traits when it comes to football. But like as you said, Silk, very calm under pressure, beautiful skills, good use of the footy, good footwork. You don't see him go to ground very often.
That's exactly right, and that's one thing I do notice a fair bit. It's one thing my dad said: you go to ground, you're out of the game. So you keep your feet, and Aiden does keep his feet a fair bit. Obviously to get 9, get the victory, and the big fella didn't kick a goal yesterday, but still played his role for the team.
Yeah, look, we discussed that last night after the game. Like him and Christie, both were held quite well, but then to see these other guys step up and to win a game without either of those two scoring a goal, well, that builds a bit more belief in the group. So, and like we know, a few times this year, we've isolated Robbie and done that deliberately. And then other games we've had multiple goal scorers kick up. So we've got, depending on the defenders and who we're playing, we've got that flexibility in our side. So
for sure. And you touched on Charlie Grist. He took the game away from Russell Creek last week in that first quarter. He was amazing, dynamite, and you're going to get that from him, and then plays his role yesterday.
Yeah, look, he plays well up the ground too, and so he can go up the ground, and people think he's not kicking goals, but he's doing a lot of leg work up the ground, creating space behind him. So, and he'll always double back and find the football if it's out there. So look, Christie's been a very handy pickup. So
good. And obviously there was a lot of emotion shown yesterday. What does it mean to the club? First grand final since 2004, I believe, 21 years.
Yeah, it means a lot to the club. Myself, go back to 2022 when I took over coaching the seniors. We were getting belted by 130, 40 points a week, and we were talking about it today. There's 5 guys I think still in the side from when I took over in 22 are the older guys, and then everyone else in the side, I'd say the other 70% are the young lads that we brought through 21, 22 out of the under 18s and 23, and then obviously some recruits this year. So, there was a lot of emotion there because obviously it's been a big build, and the belief in this group each week over the last, we set a target 5 weeks ago. And each week we just build on those targets, and the way the whole group's come together, and with myself and Toby Holloway, the president, we put a lot of work into bringing this to a one club. So with the netball, and so there was a lot of emotion yesterday because of the work that goes on behind the scenes as well to bring this club to where it is now. So it's been a really good build, and it shows where you've come from. I think even last year, did you both senior team and reserves team struggle to kick a goal in a game? Or was it against Nirranda? No, last year we got belted by 180 points to Nirranda. We didn't even score.
To where you are now, it's a huge. Obviously, it may have been conditions, injuries, and things like that. But to go from that, and even getting belted 2 or 3 years ago, as you said, to be in a grand final, it just shows clubs like, obviously Collegians this year made finals after their rough period a few years ago, Rovers this year. So if you do it the right way and build with your juniors, you said you had 5 or 6 older blokes from that when you took over. Now most of these players in your side are juniors coming through.
Yeah, and look, that's probably been one of my, something I've wanted to do since I coached, and I spoke to the club about that in 22. Like I wanted to keep bringing these kids through, and it's paying off now. Like you look at your Cooper Days, your Gordon boys, your Swans. They are playing some really, really good footy, and you look at the group at the moment, and yesterday with 5 minutes to go, like it was probably the calmest I've been because I just knew I could see it in their eyes at three-quarter time. They were going to get it. And and I know over the next 2 weeks, I just got to keep a lid on them.
Yeah,
but,
that's it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing, that it's controlling the emotions. You don't want to play the game over and over in your head in the next 2 weeks. You're there, just go through the motions leading into the grand final. Don't break your routines. And what'll happen will happen if you follow your processes, which by the sounds of what you're saying here and to the boys, they are. Who knows what's going to happen?
Yeah, I had an ex-AFL player reach out to me this morning just to have a quick chat and, just a few words of wisdom and, like we're not going away from, what we've done. We've sort of got our prep sort of prepared, ready to go. And
perfect.
And the boys, as I said, the boys are up and about and they're looking forward to the grand final. Yeah.
Timmy Null, grand final coach. Good luck in a couple of weeks. We'll go to a short break and we're back for the action for the second half.
Thanks, guys. Appreciate it.
Cheers.
Matco Hire for all your hire needs. Portable en-suites, generators, toilets, and introducing Matco's new Genie 20-metre boom lift. Matco Hire. Everything you need in one location.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hard-working team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate. Friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
Hi, it's Dee from Solomon's Flooring and Blinds. We are slashing 15% off carpet, vinyl, curtains, blinds, shutters and more. That's 15% off. Now is the time to save. Book your free measure and quote today at Solomon's Flooring and Blinds with National Tiles, 1050 Raglan Parade.
At Nutrien Solutions, we're here to help you go further. Further in innovation and technology. Further in advice and solutions. Go further for the community. And sustainability. And for the future of our industry. With Nutrien Ag Solutions, there's no limit to how far your business can go.
Pepper's Pizza is now open on Liebig Street, Warrnambool, with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Pepper's is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Pepper's can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30am till late.
Hi, it's Dee from Solomon's Flooring and Blinds. We are slashing 15% off carpet, vinyl, curtains, blinds, shutters and more. That's 15% off. Now is the time to save. Book your free measure and quote today at Solomon's Flooring and Blinds with National Tiles, 1050 Raglan Parade.
VG Cad.
How were your chips and gravy, Jez?
Good signs for Creek early with their pressure up. Chips and gravy weren't too bad.
Didn't get a steak sandwich?
No, didn't see Millsy over there cooking either.
No, he must be doing nothing. Rowbottom wins it down. Back leading in the race of the ball is Templeton. Handball back to Phil Chatfield, who looks to be moved into the ruck. Herman fumbles what he should have taken. Phil puts his head over the ball, picks it up, brings it outside. The back half, and it's Stevens leading up at the ball. He'll wheel around. He's got no one back, and he's got Parrish leading back at the ball. Good strong hands, Dylan Parrish. Not much Griffin McLeod could do there. So Clifford McLeod must be playing because he's out there now. I'm not sure who's not. Probably Jalen Jenkins. I haven't seen him today.
No, I haven't seen
Jalen
Jenkins. Haven't called him.
Parrish now to line up for his third goal of the day and give Nirranda a really, really handy start to this third term. Parrish, deliberate approach, kick on its way. It's low, it's hard, it's flat, it's hit the upright.
Hit the post.
Who put that bloody post there? Dylan Parrish hits the left-hand goal post, and that takes Nirranda to 7-5-47.
So Jai
30
Chatfield
points in front.
About to bring the ball in, swings on the left, goes short, finds a player there in Sam Alberts. Plays on, kicks long, but I think he's kicked it close to the boundary line. They'll stay in. Picked up there by Donahue.
We might see a fair bit more play here on this near side, Jezza, with Creek having to make all the play.
Yep, you're right. Chatfield is into the ruck. So Chatfield and Rowbottom go at it. Rowbottom gets a hand on it. Down to Brady, doesn't gather. Ball hits the ground. Phil Chatfield's on the bottom of the pack after contesting
the ruck.
So both Chatfields up around the ball. Jairan's up around the footy now. He's moved onto the ball. So no one gathers.
Clear winner there.
Yep. Brady picks up, gives a handball out to Jairan. Chatfield kicks it on. The race is on. Nunning's the first one to get it. Hasn't gathered though. Picks it up. Handball out. No one in particular. Ball hit to Harkness. Gets the ball out. Good tackle there, but might be too high. Yes, it is.
Too high.
So
in the way of Zach
Templeton
Timms.
or Timms, was it?
Yeah, Zach Timms. I reckon we're going to get Harry Cram in today, are we, Liam?
Yep, Cram Man's going to do some boundary riding for us for the second half.
Timms finds Alberts, forward 50. Back out, looking for Templeton.
Just puts it
Good
on his.
strong
What a
hands
grab!
by
That is a
Caleb
top
Templeton.
grab. That's a really strong grab there.
Grab. Caleb Templeton. And he lines up for his first goal of the day and a much-needed one by Russell's Creek. Templeton coming in. Kick on its way. Starts right, coming back on the breeze, but doesn't have the journey. Good body work.
I think that snuck in.
Nah, it's a behind. Has to be a behind. We go to the arc. Umpire Stephen Walker overrules and says that's a behind. That was never a chance to go through for a goal. Ball comes out the other side and finds Stacey. Stacey now has a free man in Nutting. Burns may have gone forward. Stacey pumping it long. Has got Lloyd. Good strong hands there by Matthew Lloyd. Lloyd moving it down the outer wing. And Johnny Pauling. Good strong hands by Johnny Pauling. I was really impressed
under
last
pressure.
week.
He was under pressure there.
Johnny Pauling's hands. Just going to take their time, Nirranda. Chip kick over. Finds Stacey. No, that's Stevens. Stevens, as the numbers fall back, pumping it inside forward 50, looking for Parrish. Parrish in the front, and it's Will Paulin over the top, and at the bottom of the pack is Logan McLeod. I reckon Will Paulin, judging by what happened out here before, has got the roll on Logan McLeod, and he's going to annoy the bejesus out of Logan McLeod for the rest of the day. And deep inside Nirranda's 50, and it'll be a ball up. Slow to get up is...
Looks like Parrish is up in the ruck here with
Tim
Ryan.
Parrish uses his body well, dropping the ball.
He did go to kick it, so he was.
And we welcome Harrison Cram. Hopefully his language is better than it was yesterday. Welcome, Harry. How are you, mate?
Thanks, Walks. Good yourself. And I do promise to be on my behaviour today.
Good boy. Good boy. I'm sure you'll get some information at three-quarter time and then maybe an interview. Fingers crossed.
I'll try my best.
Try your best. As Keane misses the target, but Caleb Templeton is good enough. He'll handball back to Keane. He'll probably give it back to Templeton. They're closing down space on Nirranda, and they've got the overlap now, and it's McNeil. He'll wheel back onto that left boot of his. Kick on its way, looking for the smallest man on the ground, and McLeod using his body well against a bigger opponent in Paulin, and he'll he'll look to find Dylan Burns. Little chip kick looking for Tommy Smith, the captain of Russell's Creek, but it's Wagstaff. Handball up to Wilshire, back to Wagstaff, back to Rowbottom. All by hand, and it's Paul and streaming through. Good stop by Breakgutters Castle. Wilshire run down tackle by Seamus Brady from behind, and incorrect disposal against James Wilshire, I should say. Brady inside forward 50, and it's Rowbottom. Rowbottom has Wilshire wide in the long sleeve. Wilshire got Glover. Handball back, finds Harkness, the quarterback. He'll chip it over and finds Lees. Streaming back is the big ruckman, Rowbottom. Tries to kick it off the boot, off the ground, but got stuck in the mud. Holding the man, free kick in favour of Will Rowbottom.
Yeah, he went the kick off the ground, missed it, but double back.
Stuck in the mud, I think the big fella did. And it's quite wet there, and that's probably where all the players come on and off from training. Rowbottom kicks an interesting kick there. It was an inverted torp, and it's Richie Glover. Glover's got Smith. You'll chip it over the top. Finds Tommy Smith. Tommy Smith will have Burns. He's in a 2-on-1 down, probably a 3-on-1. You've got to find a loose man here, Tommy Smith.
Probably got to go short.
They've rolled numbers back, and it's still looking for Burns. It's over the top, and it's Lloyd. Leading in the race is Matty Lloyd. Timms, Lloyd. Good work, Timms, and he's going to pay a trip to Dylan Charlie Donahue, I should say. Donahue moves it on down that outer wing, and it's Paulin. Paulin has Stacey, misses his target. No, Stacey's good enough to get up to it. Falls down on the ground, on the ball to Stacey. Nothing happening there. Lane putting his head over the ball. Not coming out of there. Here it is now. McNeil goes back inside the traffic. Handball indiscriminately. Finds Will Paulin. Paulin intercepted by Ruddles Castle. Handball over the top. Finds Edge. Back to Timms, who's bumped off the ball. Holding the man. Free kick too high. You name it. And resulting free kick goes to Zach
Timms. Chips. Finds his teammate there.
I reckon that's Noah Edge, mate.
Yeah, Noah Edge. So Edge goes short again. Finds Smith. Smith's been lively the first few minutes of this quarter. And needs to be. They all need to lift.
They need to lift. They need to find something.
They need to get one on the board early and get some momentum swinging their way. He's gone long. Up goes Nirranda, and it looks like Lloyd. So Lloyd takes the mark in defensive, deep in defensive.
And Harry, you've got an injury update for Bloom's Chemist? No, we haven't got him there. You there, Harry? No, can't hear us. Ball out on that outer wing, and it's Phil to Paulin. Over the top by hand, Stevens. Back to Paulin by hand. Paulin looking for Parrish in a one-on-one. Good, strong core work by Dylan Parrish. Has the mark. Has a Paulin streaming. He's had 3 links in this chain from deep defensive 50, has Johnny Paulin.
He's showing his class there.
He's a class player, isn't he, Johnny Paulin?
Running
take
hard.
His time.
Goes short.
He's got Stevens.
Over the top.
Cooks it.
Chatfield overran it. Craven picks it up. Chatfield tackles him over the line, but the umpire's called a ball up before it went over the boundary line. So he brings it back in. Giblin. So Giblin gets a tap out. Tackled there. And Chatfield clears it to Smith.
Slipped over the wrong time,
Smith
did Lloyd there.
Wheels back, centres the footy, finds McNeil. McNeil says, I'm not going to play on just yet. Chips out to Brady. Brady has got a paddock. He can go. Takes a bounce. Takes one. Chips it up. And it's what's happened most of the day. They've missed the targets.
Skills are pretty...
So it's going to come back, though, because Rutland Castle marks, chips, goes McNeil. McNeil goes to play on. Hooks onto the left. Kicks long. Bit of a finger breaker. But there's been a free kick down the field.
Free kick down the ground.
I don't know what that's for, though. Because no one had touched McNeil.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Tommy Smith will line up for his second.
So Smith...
And a much-needed goal.
Smith's had 3 or 4 possessions this quarter early, and that's what they really need. They need someone like Smith, the captain, to stand up and say, jump on board, boys. Follow me.
Smith now coming in. deliberate in his approach, Smith.
Needs to kick it.
Kick
It's a big goal.
On its way,
It's
and
a big
left.
kick, and he's gone to the left.
Probably
It's only just snuck in for a point.
Yeah, probably just kicking
So
into that wind.
Creek have not handled the conditions simply today.
And it's been their
so
Achilles
far.
heel all year, Russell's Creek, is their kicking for goal, which says to me that their key position.
Well,
forwards,
even their field kicking's let them down
Yeah.
today, though.
And we'll go down to Harrison Cram. You got an injury report for us, mate, for Bloom's Pharmacy?
Hey boys, it's just looked like Will Paulin's come off with a bit of lower leg pain just then, walked off with the trainer, and he looks to be in the hands with him out the back there too. And it looks like that also might be Dylan Philp getting a bit of work on his quad.
Yeah,
He
okay.
didn't come off as ginger, so that should be good, but that's two I'll keep an eye on for you.
Got a bit of a limp up, Dylan Philp. Well done, Crammy.
No swearing either. Well done.
Oh, yeah, good work, Crammy. He was
So-
pretty excited. He was doing his step count would have been up yesterday.
I was talking to Crammy before the game, and I said you should have seen his heat map. I've never seen a redder glow within a space of 2 metres.
Yeah. Chatfield busts through the pack. Handball out, finds McNeil. Back to Brady on that left boot. Kick up the chimney, and it's Chatfield. No, out of bounds. Yeah.
Bring it in.
So throw it back in.
About 35 out from Russell's Creek goal. Deep in the pocket.
They've had plenty of opportunity, Creek, to make inroads on this lead, Jez, but they just can't get it through the big ones.
Their game plan is to go long once they're in that 50, and I reckon they should just try and
Lower
shorten
the
it
eyes a
up.
bit.
I know they're not hitting targets with their shorts, but you got to keep trying.
Yeah,
I think
that's it.
because what they're doing is not working. So
dangerous tackle.
There is a free kick to McNeil.
Hey Harry, you there, mate?
So McNeil is about 40. He's about 40 out. He goes short, but that's a shocking kick too.
Hey Crammy, find out what's happened to Kurt Smith, can you, mate? I haven't seen him for pretty much 2 quarters.
So Regan Nutting gets a
squeeze
free
over there.
kick here. So he just decides to go long out to the wing. That's a good mark.
Strong mark out there on the outer wing.
Is that Stacey? So
Looks like Stacey because it can't be Phil. Phil's sitting here.
So yes, it's Stacey. So Jeremy Stacey's been pretty good today.
too.
He's gone long looking for Parrish and Giblin, and the ball picked up by Giblin. No, what's happened there? It's just out of bounds. Yep. So out of bounds on the half-forward flank for Nirranda now.
And they're doing a bit of chatting to the umpires, Creek. You've got to
So-
stay focused. They're not out of this game by any stretch of the imagination, but they need
Creek
to get
haven't got a
couple of go-
ruckman there. Oh, they have. Sorry, I was looking
Burns,
at McNeil. Didn't see
Giblin.
him. Q
Down the
grabs
front.
the footy. He's been tackled straight away by Seamus Brady.
That'll be a ball up again.
So
Giblin, Burns do battle. Giblin wins out, but it's McLeod streaming out. Look, with
Smothered.
Paulin off the ground, he's been released. McNeil streaming through, takes a bounce and drops it. Wilshire, handball up to Nutting. Nutting will chip it out and find Q. Louis Q will go back and assess his target, and he finds Lees. Lees by hand over to Stacey. Stacey will punch it inside forward 50, looking for Parrish and Stevens. Good spoil by Stevens. He couldn't get to the mark, so he just got it forward, and it'll trickle out in front of the Kelly Hotel sign, next to the QX3 sign out there, Liam. It's very coincidental that these things pop up from time to time.
I
don't
can't
they?
believe that. Yeah, and then by the time you say it and I look up at the screen, I can't see them.
Yeah, they
disappear again.
Magically disappear.
That passage of play, McNeil, probably sums up their day. Just
yeah.
bad luck. He's
Bad
gone
luck.
to bounce a ball and it just hasn't come back to
Hasn't
him.
come back to him. And it's Wheel pumping it back inside forward 50. Giblin back with the flight of the ball at the Smalls at the fall of the balls. Lees. And Stacey's all by himself if they can get it to him, but it's Chatfield. Phil Chatfield will take his time, hit his target. He'll pump it long. Looking for the captain and Smith. The bounce of the ball eludes him. And it's pretty sticky and cluggy out that side of the ground with a bit of the concave. The water runs to the boundary lines here, which is great. Designing by the person that built the ground.
They've definitely got good drainage here. So boundary umpire throws it in. We've got Giblin and Byrne to go in the ruck. Ball's up in the air. Giblin takes it, taps it out, but Byrne's actually hurt and he's down. That's a good mark
courage
by Dylan.
Wilshire running back with the flight of the ball.
So Dylan, Wilshire looks to go short again. No, he goes longer. Bit of a wobbly old punt. Hits the ground. Keane gets a hand to it. Tackled straight away. Ball drops to the ground. Comes out. And we've got Craven. Snaps. Looking for Parrish. Parrish brings the ball to the ground. Stacey's there. And kicks a goal. So, not what Creek needed early in the piece. We're at the 16-minute mark of the quarter. And that is the first goal of the quarter.
And it went to Nirranda.
It wasn't the start that Creek was after.
And I reckon that's 8 straight. I reckon Creek kicked the first 2 goals of the game, didn't they?
They haven't kicked a goal since the first quarter.
Yeah, but I think they kicked the first goal of the game, first 2 goals.
Yes, they did.
So they've kicked 8 straight, Nirranda, and on the Gleeson real estate scoreboard, it sees Nirranda 8 goals, 4-52. Commanding leader over Russell's Creek, 2 goals, 7-19.
It's a long way back for Creek now.
It is a long way back.
You know, they've got the scoring end. They've had it up there a couple of times and just have not been able to finish. And then it's really tough when Nirranda get it up there and kick a goal like that. So, you know, I could just see the heads dropping a little bit for Creek. I don't want to preempt too much, but they really need to kick the next two or three goals.
And quickly, Rowbottom wins it down, and in the way is Donahue. Handball forward, Brady, Craven, the old heads of Nirranda are coming out. Wilshire over to his brother and Dylan Wilshire. The ball sit nicely for him, picks it up, kick inside forward 50, and it's Parrish in front. Well done, Richie Glover. Coming back with the flight of the ball, young man. Back to Lenehan. Brady dropped the ball. Yes, good decision, Jamie Lake. He just dropped it. Did it's Paddy Brady, and it'll be a free kick going in the way of Donahue. Harrison, have you got an update for us down there, mate?
Yep, so Dylan Phil's had his quad worked out and he's back on the ground, moving quite well. So that's positive signs for Nirranda.
And any news on Kurt Smith?
No, I couldn't see anything there, and I asked around, couldn't get anything from a couple of their twos boys.
Yeah, no worries, mate, thank you. And it'll be a rush behind for Nirranda, and it'll be Tommy Smith deep in defensive 50, bringing the ball back in. Takes a bounce. Once again, going to that defensive side, run a long way. He's got McNeil and Rake Ruddles Castle. Handball over the top, finds Glover. Missed target with his hand. Puts Glover under pressure, but good enough to butter up over to Templeton by hand to McNeil. And that's what we see. They've got this run on, and then they miss target with a simple skiller, Jez.
Yep, that's been the pattern of play.
Albert's back, looking for Templeton, stepping around a few. Templeton chiseling kick inside. It's got
that's
Ruddles
a positive
Castle
kick
all by himself.
That's what they've been lacking.
Handball
that
off
kick.
by Ruddles Castle to Chatfield. Kick on its way, and it's McLeod, the two little men. Logan McLeod, great strong mark overhead by the reigning Eastern medal winner.
That's up there too for the mark of the day.
That's generally up there. Small man against the couple of bigger opponents in Logan McLeod, and he'll line up for his first goal of the day. And a much-needed one for Russell's Creek if there to be any chance to win this game. McLeod coming in. Kick on its way. It's home. Great finish by Logan McLeod. And there is still a pulse. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Russell's Creek 3 goals, 7-25 trailing. Nirranda 8 goals, 5-53 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Yeah, definitely much needed. But that passage of play, exactly what they haven't been able to do all day. And it was, I guess, from the coach's box, from Dylan Herbison, he'd be very happy the way that was going into the forward line, nice and low, short. I know Chatfield sort of bombed long for that, for mark to be taken, but the passage of play before that is something that they haven't been able to do all day.
And it was Tommy Smith taking the game on from that behind.
Yep.
So they've just got to throw caution to the wind now. They're behind. You may as well lose by 10 and have a crack at winning rather than not having a crack.
There's nothing to lose other than the game.
Yeah, that's it. And your season's over. Ball's not coming out of there, and umpire Lake will call for it as Danny Craven just clears the stoppage.
He sort of ducked into one there, Craven. But anyway.
Burns, Rowbottom do battle again. One down by Rowbottom, but it's gone in the way of Creek. Ruddles Castle back to Brady. Chipping kick.
Patrick.
Looking for McNeil. keeping the ball in, and that's their problem. They're just missing targets with their skills. Creek. So if it's to be their last game, I'll be working very hard in the pre-season on their skills. Russells Creek next year.
Yep. So the boundary umpire throws it in, row bottom, and burn. Ball hits the deck. I think that was Donahue got onto his boot. That was a mark. No. Stevens gets the handball. Gets the ball out and goes over the line, but boundary umpire will throw that again on centre wing.
It just didn't look like to go the journey, did it? That kick.
Oh, I would have paid it.
I would have paid it too.
So
that's good.
Russell's Creek at 22-minute mark, 3 goals, 7-25 to Nirranda, 8-5-53. So Rucks go at it again. Ball hits the ground. Brady gets it out. No, he doesn't. The ball's still on the ground. And the umpire will ball it up again. So not much happening. Not much
happening out there.
In that passage of play. So Lake goes to throw it up again. Burn and row bottom. Chatfield. That's Phillip. And then Craven got sort of held and tried to kick it off the ground.
Good work by the young Jack
Stevens chucked it on the boot. The ball's gone forward, picked up and tackled. And holding, no, it's called dump.
Dangerous tackle.
Dangerous tackle.
Against Dylan
Phillip. So Phillip, dangerous tackle. He's come back from injury. That's a dangerous kick.
No,
but what's happened here is a 50-metre penalty. Or was there a Shepherd or something?
Timms.
So Timms chips out. He's put this man under enormous pressure, Rudland Castles. He's tackled, the ball kept in, and he's called him holding the ball. So that was Matthew Lloyd. Chatfield chips up, and Glover drops what he probably should have taken. Nutting cleans it up. Handballs to Harkness, who doesn't gather, and the ball goes out of bounds.
And Harkness will be happy so far getting through. If it keeps going the way it's going, we might see him in cotton wool at three-quarter time.
Yeah, no, he's been a good inclusion today.
Solid off that half-back line. Boundary umpire, throw it back in, and it'll be Rowbottom and Burns to do battle.
So
ball's thrown back in. Rowbottom wins out. Down at the fall of the balls, Wilshire going through the tackle. He's been pinged for holding the ball. Good tackle, Zach Timms.
So
pretty hot on the whistle there, Jamie Lake.
Can Timms find a...
Got to find a target.
So he chips out. He hits him.
Finds Edge.
Edge goes back. He's got a few options. There's a bit of movement there. Goes long. Goes to Logan again, but McLeod. But this time, the tall timber.
Good mark by Stacey. Free kick. No. Play on, says the umpire. Back to Stevens. Lenehan leads the race. The two young guns in Lenehan and Chatfield gets pushed over the line. And it'll be a boundary throw-in.
Jai's been all right.
Jai's a good player. Jai has he's got Hampden League potential as Jai Chatfield. He's a very clever small forward too, but they've moved him back this year to use his skills off the half-back line. Rowbottom, Burns. One down by Burns. Fall of the ball is Brady. No clear winner. Picking up off the ground is Paulin, and it just gets knocked out of play.
It's interesting. Last week, I reckon Giblin did the bulk of the rucking, and today Rowbottom's doing the bulk of the rucking. So, bit of a move there by Nirranda. Giblin's
just
in the forward
jump
line
into
at the
Dylan
moment.
Burns.
So maybe he's just using a bit more strength against Dylan.
Rowbottom, one down by Burns. Kick off the ground by Wilshire, kicking in the danger. Free kick goes in favour of Sam Alberts, who's been very good today for Creek.
But his skills has let him down. He's hit a target this time.
Alberts finds McNeil. McNeil chipple over the top to the second smallest man on the ground in Seamus Brady. Patrick Brady.
Could have nearly
good
got
run down tackle by McLeod. Pressure on, and it's Zach Timms. Handball up off the deck, and it's Seamus now. Not coming through there. Probably could have, in his right, had a snap there, Zach Timms.
I'm liking that Creek's got a bit of spark again, boys.
Yeah, they get the next one.
Kick the next one
could be game on.
They're definitely attacking the ball harder.
Rowbottom against Ryan. One down by Rowbottom, but it's McNeil. McNeil handball up. Brady first to get on the loose ball, snap around the corner. It's Chatfield. It just eludes.
Got a bad bounce.
Got a bad bounce, did Gyron, and it'll trickle out of bounds. And it'll be thrown in deep in the left forward pocket for Russell's Creek. And it'll be Ryan and Rowbottom. Ball thrown back in. Rowbottom wins out over the back of the pack, and it's Philp handball, finds John Paul and busts through.
Ooh.
2 tackles. No. Great tackle, Andy McNeil.
It could be
good
holding
decision,
the ball.
umpire. McNeil steps up, kicks on its way.
Oh, it's not going to make it.
Good strong mark in the goal square by Jared Walsh. Has Wilshire clear. Just
that could have nearly been out of bounds in the full.
Sliding mark by Dylan Wilshire.
Did
Finds
well.
Jared Walsh, and that's too high against Logan McLeod on Jared Walsh. And
Nirranda get out of trouble here.
Yeah, he got out of trouble. I reckon there's something wrong with the ball. I can't remember a game where the ball or the field kicking's been so poor. Parrish busting through 4 tackles, steps around another. He'll just handball back, looking for Wagstaff. Pressures on
Krieger
by
hunting.
Creek.
Krieger
Brady
hunting.
to Brady, intercepted by Harkness. He'll just chisel it around the corner, and there's the siren to end the third term, and it sees Nirranda 8 goals, 553. Comfortable leaders over Russell's Creek 3-7-25 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
So we've got a 28-point margin.
Pretty much where it was at half time. They've kicked a goal each the 2 times.
I just felt Creek did lift. I think Fitzy said it a couple of minutes ago. They did lift that last little bit of that quarter, but they had to kick that last goal.
Yeah,
it got marked on the line. That we could be talking about a Creek comeback.
Yeah.
But
McLeod and McNeil has lifted.
28 points in these
Chatfield.
conditions, the way they've been using the footy. It's unlikely, but at the end of the day, it's not over yet.
Not over yet.
We've got a quarter to go.
No, so we'll take a break and we'll be back to call the last term of this first semi-final here out at Allansford.
Cabinets is on the lookout for an experienced cabinet maker to join its growing team. This exciting opportunity is highly sought after and available to reliable, honest and motivated individuals. The successful applicant must be experienced in cabinet making, on-site job measures, showroom appointments and ordering supplies. VG Cabinets services the Southwest region and uses cutting-edge technology to ensure the best quality craftsmanship. If this exciting new career opportunity is for you, get in touch today.
Aqualife Pet and Aquarium is the most unique pet store in the Southwest. Where else can you purchase beautiful hand-reared birds like cake parrots or red-tailed black cockatoos? If birds aren't your thing, then maybe it's the bearded dragons, the pet snakes or the stingrays that interest you. The team at Aqualife Pet and Aquarium have the knowledge to keep your pets happy and healthy for life. From rabbits to exotic tropical fish, reptiles and birds, there's no place like Aqualife Pet and Aquarium.
Pepper's Pizza is now open on Liebig Street, Warrnambool, with a fresh new menu. Pepper's has vegetarian, vegan and gluten-free options available, as well as options for new low-carb pizza bases. Pepper's is still serving up all the classics from pizza through to ribs, chicken wings and a variety of family favourite sides. From their busy commercial kitchen, Pepper's can cater for your next special event. With online ordering now available via their website, ordering couldn't be easier. Pepper's Pizza, open 7 days, 11:30am till late.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest, for your next project, it's got to be Bell's.
George Taylor Stores. 3 stores, an astonishing range of products. Clothing, accessories, beanies, gloves, hats and belts. Brands like Bisley, Yakka and Ridgeline. Plus the largest range of boots and gumboots in the region. George Taylor Stores.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hardworking team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces expert local knowledge.
When it comes to your roof, you want it done once and done right. At Elevate Roof Plumbing, we take pride in every project. Whether it's a new build, a re-roof or repairs, our team is reliable, our workmanship is top quality, and we keep communication clear from start to finish. Local, trusted and committed to getting it done right the first time. Elevate Roof Plumbing. Quality roofing you can count on.
Welcome back to the Allansford Recreation Reserve, three-quarter time, and as we're seeing the Russell Creek huddle there looks like there's still a little bit of spark left in the players yet, Jezza.
Yeah, the big crowd around the Creekers, and same too the Nirranda. It's going to be the last quarter footy for one of these teams, and at the moment it probably looks like Creek with a 28-point deficit to Nirranda.
Yeah, it's going to be hard work coming back from here, Jez.
Yeah, but get 2 goals, bit of momentum, who knows? But yeah, they wouldn't want to be mucking around. They want to get a couple of goals early to have any chance of getting back into this one.
Great shots down at the huddle.
So yeah, good camera work there by Fitz Media.
Young Trav.
Bringing the game to the community around the area, and I do know a couple of people tuning in from as far as Queensland.
Yes, I know of a couple of people up in Queensland.
G'day to sunny Queensland viewers. We're rugged up in our Kathmandu's and our beanies.
Is there a Gleeson real estate office up in Queensland, Jez, somewhere? Or
maybe one day.
That'd be all right, wouldn't it?
I know there's a mother of a player that's potentially going to book flights down if a team gets in, and she's currently driving up the M1, watching it on her phone.
That's frowned upon. Hope maybe listening.
I know she's in the passenger seat.
Oh, that's all right.
Yeah,
they're not driving.
She's in the passenger seat, judging by the video that was sent.
Oh well, that's good.
So as we start the last quarter, waiting for a few spectators to get off the ground. Russell's Creek, they're lining up fairly similar to where they've been. I think Alberts is in the middle.
Alberts, McLeod and Chatfield.
Who have they got in the ruck there? Is that Smith?
Billy Keane.
Keane.
Crammy, are you down there, mate? What did you pick up from the coaches?
What was that? Sorry, I just literally heard the siren as you spoke. Yep.
What did you pick up from the coaches, mate?
From there, I was just listening to Reece Howe there for Nirranda, and he just really said to them for this last quarter, don't leave anything out there, but hold their structure, still play their brand of football, don't overdo it. And also, Will Paulin is officially done for the day.
Yeah, okay.
Did you get into Creek, Crammy? What was the things at the huddle there?
Nah, I missed over there.
Next time. And it's McNeil looking for Alberts on all fours, lying on his back. Umpire Lake says, I'll have it, and it'll be a throw up.
So Creek's throwing Keane in the ruck, and he'll be up against. Who's he got? Rowbottom's still there. So tap out to Johnny Paulin. Handball's out. McLeod gets it over to Keane. Keane handballs back. Kick over the centre of the ball to Tommy Smith. Ball bounces. Brady goes to gather. Dispossessed. Cleaned up there by Lee. Stacey's on the move. On the half-forward flank. Chips over the top. Looking for Parrish.
Great.
And Parrish takes one on the chest.
And it was
about 40, less than 40, maybe 38 metres out. 45-degree angle in front of the club rooms. Dylan Parrish has been very lively. How many goals you got him down for, mate?
I've got him down for 2. He's lining up for his 3rd. It was the old firm there.
So
Wilshire, Stacey.
He was
Leeds.
pretty accurate from this end in the second quarter. Approaches, couple of steps. Leans back a little bit, and it goes through for a minor. So Nirranda, 8 goals, 6.54. Russell's Creek, 3 goals, 7.25.
It looks to be Tommy Smith's moved to centre half back as well. So they're actually moving the magnets around.
Chips it out and finds Chatfield. So Chatfield will probably go long, and he does, long and high. Haven't really got any high flyers there. Parrish takes,
by Dylan Parrish.
Comes out of the forward line, takes a mark, and he's going to send it back in. So will he go short? Will he go long? He's going to go long and wide, but Chatfield puts a hand up. Ball hits the ground, picks it up again, takes him on, bangs it on the boot, looking for the boundary, but no, he finds a player there in Cable Templeton. Templeton's been good.
He's a good player, Caleb Templeton. He's another one that can play
Templeton kicks long and high again. There's no real target there for Russells Creek. And that's a nice mark there by Luke Wheel.
And it's the old names, Wheel, Stacey, Craven,
So
James
Wheel
Wilshire.
comes out to the broadcast side. Kicks long and high again. Parrish is there, uses his body, Keane. Picked up there. Pauline kicks on the left, deep into the forward line. And big Giblin drops, maybe what he should have taken in the end. Ball hits the ground. There's scrambling. There's Tom
Lee's at the
Lee's on the bottom of the pack. And we have another ball up.
And it'll be umpire Walker to ball up. Giblin and Keane do battle. First goal of the last term's crucial. If Creek are any chance, they've got to get it. It's a free kick going Niranda's way.
It was
holding
there.
too long.
It was
And
there.
against Phil Chatfield and 50 metres.
Oh, no.
And that's almost the ball game, I would
So
suggest.
Chatfield changed jumpers. He's got 6 on his back now.
Nah,
but
he's still got 5 on.
Oh, maybe I'm getting mixed up.
Nah, Phil Chatfield wears 5.
Right.
Could be mistaken for 6 sometimes. Giblin kicks on its way into the net, and the goal umpire just moved his head a little bit, and that's his first goal on the day, and it sees Nirranda skip out to 9-6-60. Comfortable 35-point leaders over Russells Creek 3-7-25 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Hi, it's Rob from the Vet Group. Heifers are the future of a dairy herd, and the Vet Group is here to help your heifers meet their potential, whether that's by monitoring worm egg counts or mineral levels, or designing a vaccination calendar to help prevent infectious disease. Our techs and vets can make things easier for you on farm by weighing heifers, assisting in synchrony programs, and teat sealing heifers to prevent mastitis at calving. The Vet Group, making herd care easy.
And back in here out at Allansford, and it sees Russells Creek trailing by 35 points. Ball comes out. Rudders Castle's overrun it, but it's the captain Nutting doing battle. Dives on the ball, does Nutting, and it comes out just a little bit, and it's Brady. No, umpire Lakel says I'll have it. And it'll be Rowbottom and Keane to do battle. Ball thrown up, Rowbottom down. Harkness at the fall of the ball. I'm surprised he's still out there now, Braden Harkness. You down there, Harry? What have you got for us, mate?
Hey, boys, I don't know if you've picked it up, but it looks like Tom Smith's been thrown behind the ball down the back line. He's currently sitting matched up with Hugh Giblin back there.
Yeah, no, I think he got switched at three-quarter time there, mate. Good pick up, though. Tim, snap on the goal. That's a contender for the QX3 goal of the day. There's still a bit of a pulse here. Good snap by the young Zach Timms.
It's a good goal.
And that's a very good contender. It's probably the only one that they've all been regulations today, and that's a handy goal. Still gives them a chance. 29 points behind. 4-7-31 Russells Creek, trailing Nirranda 9-6-60 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
Yeah, definitely need the next one, Russells Creek, if they're going to have a show. Basically, can't afford to concede any goals from here on in, and need to kick a few themselves.
That's it. They've got to kick, 5 to get back in front.
So Keane and Rowbottom go at it again. Jump up. Rowbottom grabs out of the ruck, kicks it on the boot, ball bounces, goes to Giblin. Giblin passes it, and then Stevens runs into a goal and kicks a beauty.
Great work, Isaac Stevens. Good team goal there. The big ruckman, Hugh Giblin's really good.
Giblin just gave a bit of a target there, and the boys got around him.
Good
fed
follow-up
off him.
work. He didn't mark it, handballed it out to Stevens, who streamed into an open goal.
Yep. So that would really hurt Creek after working so hard to get a major on the board.
And that's what we've seen. We've
10 seconds later, bang.
Bang.
Nirranda
We've
goes
seen
again.
that all day. Creek have struggled to get goals. They've kicked 2 this quarter. They didn't kick 2 for 2 quarters. And Nirranda have got them easy. And it's Rowbottom Keane back in the middle. Last goal started with Rowbottom Keane. Falls in his arms. Craven kicking it forward. Streaming forward out is Philp, and it's McLeod. Moved to half back. Brady putting his head over the ball to his brother. He got a free kick there for 2 high. Did Pat Brady. And Brady throwing caution to the wind. He's got Chatfield. Poor kick. Kicked it on his head. Good spoil there by Wheel. Handball over the top by Nutting finds Q. Q chips it over, looking for James Wilshire. Good defensive spoil by Lane. Stacey will kick it off the ground, hoping in the wind will bring it back, and it does. It stays in. What's going to be paid here? Jamie Lake says, I'll throw it in. Boys are screaming for insufficient attempt.
Creek were asking the question, but
there's no chance
he
of
was
that.
under pressure, and I think
he kicked it off the ground.
That's how that rule should be umpired.
Yeah, that's it. He's
AFL.
kicked the ball 40 metres forward. Ball's thrown back in. Chatfield and Giblin do battle. Fall of the ball is Edge. Good tackle by Lees. It isn't coming out of there, and umpire Lake will throw it up. Right on the forward 50 for Creek. Nirranda. Giblin knocks it forward. Edge gets wrapped up in a tackle. What's going to happen here? Lake says, I'll have it again. And it'll be Burns and Giblin to do battle. Phil Chatfield's just snuck forward. He has Dylan Wilshire for company. Giblin, wing down, out to Paulin. Paulin by hand to Donahue. Donahue forward. Philp, snap around the corner by Philp. Stevens and McLeod do battle. Tommy Smith goes in hard, and Lake says he'll have it and he'll throw it up. And right against the point post here in...
Very deep in Niranda's forward. Rucks put their hand up. Giblin and Byrne. No, but Parrish says, I'll go up. Get out of the way, Gibbo. Takes the ball out of the ruck, tries to scrimmage it on. It's like a rugby scrimmage at the moment, and the umpire will have to ball it up again. So Jamie Lake, been umpiring for a couple of years now, Walks.
He's done a few games as Jamie Lake, and
taken out of the ruck by Giblin and snaps, and that's goal of the day.
Except he kicked a point.
But it's a point.
Love the passion there, though, Jezza.
And will we get your company Wednesday night at the Eastham, do we?
I actually couldn't see that far, so I was looking on the screen. It looked like a goal from the screen.
So we've obviously got the Eastham medal count on Wednesday night. Jezza, are you gracing us with your presence?
I don't know. I haven't got the invite
Of course
yet.
you are. You've become a staple of Easter Medal Night, mate.
I'm back in, am I?
Your floor interviews.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Roaming Jezza.
Well, they're definitely catering for you, so you'll have a meal.
Righto. I'd never say no to a free meal.
But we'll have a full...
Got a foot to it.
That's
out
your
to
task, Jezza.
Nutting Shepherds. Ball hits the ground, comes out to Nutting again. He kicks it off the ground to Lloyd. Lloyd gets tackled. And umpire says, I'll have it, and balls it up again.
So we're 10 minutes into this final term, and it's a...
It's all over.
Yeah,
I'm going to call it.
It's, all over.
But anyway, Creek are going to have to play it out, show some spirit.
Got to be careful saying this stuff, Jez, because as soon as you say that, Walks will start to,
they'll kick the next
pack
three.
up his gear.
They'll kick the next three.
Yeah, well, I hope so.
Anyway, it's out to Brady here. Chatfield gets a bad bounce.
And that's been the story of the
and
day,
Donahue
the bounce of the ball.
cleans it up, kicks it out to the half-forward flank.
Kicked it to Lenahan's
He's on a 2-on-1. Lenahan is up against it. Nice kick, and there's Joran, takes a mark on the, really the half-back flank there. So he goes short, bit of a wobbly. Harks gathers, hands it off to Q. Q back to Walsh.
Walsh kicks it up and finds Wagstaff. Could have been a hold against Wagstaff. Fall of the balls, Timms and Lees, and it's not coming out of there. And that's just been the story of their day for Russell's Creek. The bounce of the ball, just bouncing the wrong way. And
yep. You've got to have a little bit of luck, but yeah, certainly the odd bounce hasn't gone Creek's way today. But you've got to be first to the footy and get the frees and that sort of thing. So Rowbottom's been tremendous in the ruck. He shouldered the ruck for most of the day and given the boys first use. So Brady on the left goes short, hits a target. And that's Jaya Chatfield. On his left, goes short again, finds Chatfield, Joran Chatfield, big number 54.
Pumps
kicks it
inside
deep,
forward,
a bit of a kick and
Ruddles
hope,
Castle
but
dropped
drops
what
it.
he should have taken, did Ruddles Castle.
McLeod picks it up, gets one high, and he gets holding the ball. He did take him on.
He did try to, bit of mayo on that one.
He did take it on. He sort of could have really ducked into it a little bit.
He played for
50-50, let's say. That was a 50-50. anyway.
I actually reckon that's a pretty good decision. He had ample time to get rid of it.
So Luke Wheel gets it, chips it over the top to Q. Q's pushing back. He's in no real hurry. Yeah. Why would he be? He chips it out to the wing. He's got 2 players there, and he finds Lees, Jason Lees.
And they'll just chip it up this
Jason
side.
Lee kicks long. He's looking for row bottom. Gets a hand to it. Ball hits the ground. Stacks on the mill. And umpire balls it up. So
umpire Walker, 8th quarter
Jack
of his
Lenahan was
weekend.
on the bottom of the pack there.
He'd be getting a bit tired with Stephen.
Row bottom and Burn. Row bottom gets it out. Paulin runs onto it. Gathers. Kicks. Looking for Parrish, that man again. But Smith was in the way. Keane handballs out to Smith. Keane again. Back to Jyer. Chatfield looking for Jyran down the ground, maybe. Looks like Jyran Chatfield will get the free for a down the field decision.
With that
so
left leg heavily strapped, the hamstring.
He goes back. He's going to have to be looking for a short up lead there. No, he's gone long across the other side of the ground to his captain. Takes it, but no, drops it. Good tackle there. And he gets free. Gets a free. That was Richard Glover. So
handballed over to Smith, who was intercepted by Wagstaff. Wagstaff back inside to Walsh.
Walsh off the ground. Centre wing. Picked up by Stevens. Gives to Q. There's a good passage of play. Q kicks it long. Finds Giblin. Ball hits the ground. Doesn't quite make it. Picks it up. Does a little pirouette. Gets it out. No one's there. They go in hard. They go in hard, and that was a
free kick against Rowbottom, going in favour of Keane. Keane will bring it back across the centre square. He's got McLeod standing under it. Logan McLeod. He's got Jyran Chatfield out this side. He's looking for Tim Ryan against Jared Walsh. Good strong hands by Tim Ryan, who's been very
could
quiet.
Possibly be Ryan's first kick of the day.
Ryan punching it forward, and that's that man Lloyd, Matthew Lloyd, just peeling off his direct opponent and intercept mark. Out finds Wagstaff. Wagstaff got Stevens on a long searching lead as Isaac Stevens. Kick it away, and it's Wilshire. Goes to ground, Dylan Wilshire.
Keane's in there.
Billy Keane doing battle
Q's
with
jumped
Wilshire, and it's not coming out of there.
I'd be interested to know if the big Timmy Ryan's actually fit. I reckon he's might be injured.
Yeah. He's
not moving.
Had hip surgery, and I was actually quite surprised that he actually played this year.
Yep. Yeah, I've seen him move a lot better than what he has today.
Yeah, Stacey chips it over the top and finds James Wilshire. He's got Parrish, Philp. Parrish slips over to Dylan Philp, but still good enough to take the mark.
No.
It's flat on his back.
Was that Lenahan?
No, Dylan Philp slipped over, got up, and still managed to take the mark against a smaller opponent in Seamus Brady. Dylan Philp lining up for his second goal of the day.
He come off injured there in the third quarter, but it looks like he's recovered all right.
He's come back, and it's like we've said it all day. Kicking for goal is quite a tough work. Kicking into the wind, Philp now. Kick on its way, up in the air. It's holding up in the breeze. It's got the journey. It's a goal. And well done, Dylan Philp. The boys are pretty happy. They get around and celebrate. It was a pretty clever mark after slipping, falling flat on his ass and getting back up and taking the mark. And on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard sees Nirranda 11-7-73, leading Russell's Creek 8-3. Hang on, what's that? 3-8. No, it's 4-7-31 over there on the scoreboard.
Yep. On
the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
So, yeah, it's just that finishing of Nirranda today has stood out to me.
Yeah.
I can't knock Creek's endeavour. They've had a crack, but they just haven't been able to use the footy well enough to make it a damaging on the scoreboard. So, Paulin gathers, kicks it on the boot, ball hits the ground. Be out to Q, gets a bit of a hospital handball, back to Stevens. Stevens squares it off, hits Rowbottom. Rowbottom plays on. He goes bang, the big fella, and misses and goes over the for a point.
Good work there by Griffin McLeod, and it'll be Templeton to bring it back in. 17, we'll call it 18 minutes in this final term. No, it's Tommy Smith.
Tommy
He'll run his
plays
full measure, takes a bounce. Coming out to the broadcast side, and it'll be Gyron Chatfield. Good spoil there by Luke Wheel. At the fall of the balls, Jaya Chatfield. Chatfield kick around the corner, and it's a battle between Dalton and Tim's. Tim's handball back. Hospital handball to Alberts, but goes back and gets it to Sam Alberts, and he's been pinged for holding the ball. Didn't really have much opportunity there, did Sam Alberts. He's the only bloke really going for the ball. And it'll be Danny Craven coming back after ankle injury. Did his time in the reserves, did Danny Craven. Kick on its way, and it's Giblin. Uncontested mark by Giblin. He brings it back inside. Kicks too far. It's Dylan Wilshire all by himself. Wagstaff putting on the block, but Wilshire dribbles a kick forward, and it's Phil Chatfield. Handball up, finds Templeton. Templeton on that outer wing's got Ruddles Castle all by himself. Who'll mark it. He's got a wheel back inside. No, it's out of bounds on the full. And the resulting free kick will go in the way of Matthew Lloyd. And he'll
so pretty much thumbs up Creek's day for school errors.
Yeah. Lloyd. And it's just, I don't know. Like it's the only part of the game that we have to do is kick it, and they can't. So Stacey in forward.
Ooh,
and it's a good contest between McLeod. Free kick will go in the way of McLeod for holding for too long in the tackle against Parrish. And Griffin McLeod will have the
bloke you had out early in the day.
Yeah, I did.
He made a remarkable comeback.
He has, yeah. Well, I just didn't see him. Like you down there, Harry? You got something for us, mate?
Hey boys, it looks like Harkness has just been put on ice for the rest of the day, saving him up for next week. Nirranda.
Yeah.
Well, the big fella here in the box
called it at three-quarter time.
19-minute mark of the last quarter. Harkness is off, ready to go next week.
Played a bit longer than I'd imagined because he's such an important player to this team. Is Braden Harkness. Rowbottom wins it out down to Philp, wrapped up in the tackle by Templeton, but still managed to get a kick forward. Leading the race is Johnny Paulin, who's been enormous again today, Johnny Paulin. Danny Craven doesn't overplay it now. Yes, he did. He's too high. Free kick in the way of Phil Chatfield. In front
Tried hard, Phil.
He has. In front of the vet group sign, Roma Britnell sign on that outer wing, forward pocket. Chatfield kick inside, and it's Lloyd. Just a kick in indiscriminately by Chatfield. Lloyd chipping over the top, looking for Stevens.
And finds him. So
Stevens
chips, plays on, sees that man again, Parrish.
And you can see, like, Stevens played Hampden League footy. He got it and wheeled straight around looking for the lead up forward of Parrish, and he'll line up directly in front, 20 metres out.
Yep, so
You'd
Parrish...
like to think that Parrish would...
He's still only got him down for 2, I see.
Still only got him down for 2. He's lining up for his 3rd.
So Parrish will stab at this one and puts it to the right. And through her behind.
And Harry, just quickly, is that Johnny Paulin coming off for a bit of a rest too?
Yeah, that is Johnny coming off now. Reckon it could potentially just be his rotation.
Yeah,
but,
okay.
The runner and trainer are there talking to him, but I've noticed they've had a bit of a rotation coming on and off through their mids.
Yeah, okay. Beautiful. And it's Lloyd will pump it back inside forward 50, kicks it to the defensive pocket. Rowbottom in the front, couldn't win down, but at the fall of the balls, Brady punches it back inside.
But that man nutting.
And it's nutting the captain of Nirranda, chipping it over, finds Wagstaff. Wagstaff's got Wilshire all by himself. Dylan Wilshire, no. Craven in the way. It was probably directed at Craven. Brady out to Chatfield by hand. Chatfield will just pump it long.
He's kicked it.
And he's just kicked it over his forward's head, and it's McLeod versus Walsh.
Pushed him off the ball, but anyway,
by McLeod.
He's got to give it.
He gives it out eventually to does. Chatfield. Chatfield now will go bang.
And that's a goal to Chatfield. So well done, Russell's Creek.
Well done, Russell's Creek. And Chatfield, you could see Gyron was going to just bang that home. It was a good kick. He's a good finisher, is Gyron Chatfield, and that takes Russell's Creek 5-7-37, trailing Nirranda 11-9-75 on the Gleeson Real Estate scoreboard.
No, good play. Probably a little bit lucky. I think Phil Chatfield sort of banged it long. They got a bit of a bounce, and McLeod got in there, gathered the footy, went one way, went the other. Probably burnt one player, but then he found the other one.
Then he found the other one.
But, yeah, so good play there by Creek.
Yep. And it'll be... Oh, there's Harrison Cram down there. I thought he was down there. How can he get knowledge from the bench when he's up there?
Oh, he's a man of many talents.
He's a man of many talents, is our Harry Cram.
Good tackle.
Not coming out of Phil Chatfield tackle is Will Rowbottom as he helps him up. Good work.
Rowbottom's been one of the better players for Nirranda.
Yeah, he has.
So.
Rowbottom wins down and it's Ruddles Castle out to McLeod.
Gets a bad bounce.
It's the bounce of the ball for Creek today. It just hasn't been there for him. But you make your own luck, don't you?
So, not long to go here. We're 23 and a half minutes
gone.
Last quarter. Umpire Walker throws the ball up. Out to Donahue. Donahue gathers, went to the ground. Q picks up. Handballs to, I think it was Craven.
Chatfield wraps Wilshire up.
That wasn't Craven. It was Lee, I should say. Get them two mixed up a little bit. So Rowbottom goes up again. Dylan Byrne comes over the top, but now it's out to Q. Q gets bundled off the ball. Wilshire gets dispossessed. Chatfield kicks long. McLeod gets the ball punched over the shoulder.
He definitely hasn't given up the ghost as Logan McLeod.
He's a terrier. He'll keep going.
McLeod back to Chatfield and he'll just pump it long with that booming
right
kick. Boot of his. And that's a goal.
That's goal of the day, nearly.
Is it a goal? Yes, it is.
From
now, that is
50.
a contender for the QX3 goal of the day. He's kicked that from 70 metres, has Jarvan Chatfield.
It would nearly be.
I said during the week on the selectors, pound for pound, the best player in the competition when he's fully fit.
Got some power in those legs, mate.
He's got a lot of big power in
so
those quads.
Creek trying to put a bit of respectability back on the scoreboard and fighting this one out, which, I think is good for their morale to keep it together for next year. But they won't be playing next week, and Nirranda will meet Merivale at the Reed Oval. So they've had some humdingers in the last few years.
The last probably 10 years. Talking to Jack Primmer, they've been at it for a long time.
And you'd have to say Nirranda have probably had the edge on them, winning premierships, I suppose. So,
and this year Merivale have beaten them twice as well.
Yep. I don't know. Nirranda haven't really been at full tilt all year, though, have they?
They've just slowly been building, but they've come from a long way back. And it's Albert smothered off. And it's Chatfield getting the ball going forward. They're just going to leave their run too late. Having said that, Nirranda have put the cue in the rack, and they're just taking it easy for the last.
It's got dark.
Portion.
Turn the lights on.
Turn the lights on out here at Allansford. Handball over the top finds Lloyd from Wagstaff. Handball back to Donahue, who's been really good today as well. No clear winner. Chatfield back on the ball. Handball back to Lane, to Smith, all by hand. Inside finds Edge, over to Ruddles Castle. Kick forward, intercept mark by Toby Dalton, who's given her the slow it down boys signal. And we've got 26, just ticked over 26 minutes in this final term, and Dalton kicks it out looking for Stacey, but Burns is in the way. It'll be trickled out of bounds. It'll be thrown in front of the Kelly Hotel sign out there, next to the Gleeson real estate sign there, Jez.
Thanks for the mention, Walks, but yeah, we're coming to the close of this last quarter, and obviously Nirranda are looking towards next week. Creek are looking towards Mad Monday. So,
and I thought with Creek having the extra day's break, I thought they might have come a bit harder, but they just couldn't finish, could they?
Yeah, it's just definitely been a skill error from Creek that have cost them today.
It's especially been Dylan Parrish has just been such a great sort of figure for that forward line. He's had a lot of goals.
Been a vocal target or a pivotal target.
And
up
he could have got himself a bag full today too. He's missed a few.
He's missed a few, yeah.
But the ball gets...
He's marked what he had to mark.
Yeah. His body work off the ball is amazing.
And then if it hasn't, he's brought the ball to ground. So if he hasn't marked it, so Smith's up. Ball hits the ground now and goes out of bounce. Very hard to see over there. Might go back to the screen.
Might go back to the screen.
So the screen we've got here in the commentary box, that is. So The rain's starting to tumble down. I'd imagine most of them don't want to be out there now in the rain, but Giblin, uncontested, takes a out of the ruck, but then Byrne grabs it, kicks it. Nutting gathers, looking for his opponent there, his teammate in Q. Q's, he sort of, hope it was only cramp there. He sort of grabbed the hamstring a little bit there. So Q
chipping it over, finds Lenahan.
He'd be getting Q off the ground. No, he's waved to the bench, I'm okay. So just chipping it around here. Toby Dalton has the footy.
Dalton, the young left footer, played last year's grand final with
and there it is.
There's the siren. And that ends Russells Creek's season and sees Nirranda go marching into the prelim to take on Marivale next week.
Yep, so Marivale and Nirranda at the Reed Oval.
At the Reed Oval. Disappointing end to Russells Creek's season, finishing third on the ladder and going out in straight sets.
Yeah, I mean, any team that goes out in straight sets is always going to think, well, what if we had done this, or what if we had done that? There'll be a few questions asked on the off season, but all they can do is keep the group together, have a big pre-season. Not sure if Stink's coaching again.
He's stepping away from
the
role.
Dylan
He's
Herbison.
done a good job. He's been there for 5 years.
You know, that's a pretty lucrative job for someone to come through and take the reins, and they've got some talent there, and maybe implement a game plan, get the boys a bit fitter, and work their discipline and their skill level was probably one of the
things that showed out,
yeah,
didn't it?
Absolutely.
Like their discipline hurt them out here, but obviously it was nothing.
Well, Nirranda hadn't kicked a goal, and they got that advantage rule.
Yep.
And then they got a 50-metre penalty.
That Nutting capped off the free kick and 50-metre penalty.
And
so
I reckon Creek might have gave away a few more post that 50-metre penalty.
And that's probably effectively cost them a game against Marivale during the season as well. Their discipline, Chatfield got sent off late in the game, and so yeah. There's tools to work with if you want to take on that role at Russells Creek. So it'll be interesting to see what the club does in replacing Dylan Herbertson, who has been a really good figure at Russells Creek for a long period of time, through playing days, went across the
whether they go for a playing coach or non-playing coach. I guess we'll see how that plays out in the next few months.
Obviously we have a bit of knowledge of old collegians and so forth, but the collegian structure is a coach on the bench and a playing coach works.
It seems to be working well.
Seems to be working. So if you can have someone that can run the bench and have a playing coach.
Well, I see Danny Chatfield's still on the bench as a runner. His sons are playing at the club, so he's always a good anchor man to have around the club. Whether Stink hangs around or he needs a break, I guess that'll be something to see.
So we've got young Harry down there with what looks to be Dylan Parrish and Regan Nutting.
Yeah, I got the captain and the full forward here. Dogger, what are your thoughts on today?
Yeah, good effort by the boys. We really stuck to our game plan today, and I think a bit of a switch started to click there, which is good. We probably haven't been on all year, but the intensity and everything was there today, which is good.
Yep. And Parrish, first year at the club, through to a prelim. How you feel like the season's gone so far?
Yeah, we've probably been up and down a little bit. We've had some injuries here and there. We've had quite an inconsistent year, I think, blokes in and out, but starting to put it together at the right time of the year. So we recover well now, and we look forward to next week.
Thanks, boys. Enjoy it.
Well done, Harry. I reckon, Fitzy, that might be it. The boys are getting out of the weather as the weather has just turned. We might take a short break and then wrap up the day's proceedings out here at the Allansford Recreation Reserve.
If you're buying or selling a home, Gleeson Real Estate are here to help. The hardworking team at Gleeson are happy to support you right through the buying and selling process. Gleeson Real Estate, friendly faces, expert local knowledge.
VG Cabinets is your specialist cabinetry team, servicing Warrnambool and surrounding areas. With over 20 years' experience, the team here can get your cabinetry needs sorted. Housing a CNC router to make sure all the cuts in the workshop are accurate for a perfect install on site. VG Cabinets cover all areas, including kitchens, vanities, laundries, flat packs, stone bench tops, and new homes and renovations. We offer free quotes on any job, so don't hesitate to call Lee on 0408 580 991.
Bell's Garden Centre has the largest range of sand and soil products in the southwest. People choose Bell's because you can't buy experience, and Bell's has plenty. With bulk product delivery available across the southwest for your next project, it's got to be Bell's.
As pet owners, we understand that pets are a cherished member of your family, fully integrated into your life. They are with us in our most important moments and share in our milestones. Resting Waters Warrnambool Pet Cremation is committed to delivering a compassionate and respectful service to assist your family through their grief. Resting Waters Pet Cremation, honouring your pet for their lifetime of love and devotion.
VG Cabinets is on the lookout for an experienced cabinet maker to join its growing team. This exciting opportunity is highly sought after and available to reliable, honest and motivated individuals. The successful applicant must be experienced in cabinet making, on-site job measures, showroom appointments and ordering supplies. VG Cabinets services the Southwest region and uses cutting-edge technology to ensure the best quality craftsmanship. If this exciting new career opportunity is for you, get in touch today.
When it comes to your roof, you want it done once and done right. At Elevate Roof Plumbing, we take pride in every project. Whether it's a new build, a re-roof or repairs, our team is reliable, our workmanship is top quality, and we keep communication clear from start to finish. Local, trusted and committed to getting it done right the first time. Elevate Roof Plumbing. Quality roofing you can count on.
And welcome back here to the Allansford Recreation Reserve as we try and work out best players. So then there was 3, mate. We started the weekend with 4. Obviously, Russells Creek bow out for season 2025. And we see Nirranda versus Merivale, the 3-time defending champions, take on their arch rival in the prelim to take on Allansford in the grand final.
Yep, so Allansford are in. And they're going to play Merivale or Nirranda.
Sit back and hope like hell they punch the bejesus out of one another next weekend.
Yeah.
Which could quite potentially happen between these two great clubs next weekend. So, do you want to start with the best players, mate?
Yeah, it was obviously Nirranda were pretty good across the board. Couple of standouts that I thought played well. That Jeremy Stacey put a 4-quarter effort in. John Paulin was terrific. I thought the captain
I'm happy to leave it to you, mate. I'm trying some new stuff here. I'm just trying to get some highlights on the screen for you.
In the second quarter, or Chatfield's
long
bomb late?
Ooh, we'll go the dribbler.
We'll go the dribbler. Zach Timms, yeah, I'd probably agree. Even though Gyron nearly kicked it from Lake Galea, it was a
Absolutely. Who doesn't? Warrnambool institution. Who doesn't like a Kermans? They obviously don't know what Kermans is. Simple as that. Oh. And all bodes well ahead for the Eastern now, boys. Yep. We've got a... No, that's a shame.
Keane will bring it back across the centre square. He's got McLeod standing under it, Logan McLeod. He's got Gyron Chatfield out this side. He's looking for Tim Ryan against Jared Walsh. Good strong hands by Tim Ryan, who's been very
Could
quiet.
possibly be Ryan's first kick of the day.
Ryan punching it forward, and that's that man, Lloyd. Matthew Lloyd just peeling off his direct opponent and intercept mark. Out finds Wagstaff. Wagstaff got Stevens on a long...
Be a prominent player.
Player, so... mate, I don't know about you, Fitzy. It's been a long weekend.
Has been a long weekend.
I'm stuffed.
Well done, Fitzy.
Everyone's...
you battled the weather conditions well, mate.
It's
hats off to you.
We've tried to look after the gang today, getting them off the scissor lift as quickly as we can. Looking forward to Wednesday night rather. And well done for your time, Jezza, in the hot seat today. I think we've done. But before we do go, we'll just mention scoops and things.
Yeah, I wouldn't go with that just yet.
Okay. Well, there's murmurings already.
Well, if there's murmurings, you can go with it. You're the newsbreaker.
There's murmurings saying Creek may have found another coach.
Ooh.
They may have, and they are in talks with someone like Tim Martin from Koroit. Unconfirmed reports.
Unconfirmed reports.
Allegedly unconfirmed reports.
Yeah, and there's I believe there's a bit of movement at the station at South Rovers too, but I haven't yet been able to confirm whether it was true and correct.
That's what Wednesday night is all about. We'll find out some goss. But boys, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much for tuning in. We had some good viewers today. Well done to the Allansford Cats in the netball, winning through to the prelim. Well done to the Nirranda Football Netball Club. They can just play finals, can't they, boys? They just know how to get it done. And until next Wednesday night, and then of course Saturday, it is.